Kevin, we've been tracking your VA loan. I don't have a VA loan, and my name's not Kevin. I'm looking at a text message that just came in. What's up?
So, man, how's it going?
Good. Hey, have you looked at the when you look at the games workouts that have you gone back and looked at the games workouts they did and kind of imagine where you'd be if you had been at the games?
Um, Not really, not since the games. Being there testing them, I was hoping I would get a good idea of where I'd finish and be able to compare times. But I think every workout that we tested ended up getting tweaked at least a little bit before getting put on the floor. So from that perspective, it was kind of hard to compare times.
Uh, from what you do see, do you think you would have done well at the games?
Yeah, I mean, I always think I'm going to do well, but yeah, I mean, those like a lot of my weaknesses have improved a lot, and even between then and now, it's been a big difference. So a lot of the things that typically I would not do well, I think that I could have done pretty well.
You think you'd be top 10?
Yeah, I think so. I beat Austin by like a minute or so in those final two events. So those two at least would have gone well.
Yeah, and that's a good time to go well. Maybe you could have even won it.
The games,
Yeah.
I think next year I'll be more likely than this year.
You think there's going to be a next year?
I'll keep planning for there to be one until we know otherwise, I guess.
Uh, hey, are you disappointed you aren't going to Rogue, or is there you kind of got a little bit of relief maybe?
No, I wanted to go to Rogue. Yeah, I did the qualifier. So I signed up, accepted my invitation to North Cal, and then the Rogue qualifier got announced maybe like a month or so later. It was the same exact weekend. So I ended up doing North Cal, and then I went to Sousa's gym in Livermore, CrossFit Livermore, the next day, and did all the events within like 5 hours, and just didn't have enough left on that final one to qualify. But I would have loved to go to Rogue, and I'll hopefully be there next year.
Yeah, that's crazy too that those fell on the same week. No, I'm not by crazy. I just mean it's a lot. I don't mean it in any bad way. It's kind of cool that there's so many opportunities that both fall in the same week. But did you consider not going to NorCal?
No,
Just
because I mean, I think they only invite 5 male and 5 female athletes, and I was one of the person who received an invite, and I told them I would go, and I posted that I would go. So because of that, because I told them that I'd be there, I wanted to make sure that I was going to come. I wasn't going to just ditch them because I have what maybe a better opportunity. I know there's some other athletes who got invited, said they were coming, posted they were coming, and then didn't show up. I don't know their reasons, but to me, I think it's just disrespectful to the competition if you just decide, hey, I don't want to come anymore, or yeah, I think I have a better opportunity somewhere else. I think if you give them your word and let them know you're coming, you should show up.
yeah. Your experience in NorCal. I mean, we stayed in the same house. We had a good time. A blast, right? You had a blast.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Did you like the workouts?
The workouts are really fun. A lot of them just things you don't get to do at most competitions, or even you don't think to do in training, like the gymnastics bar complex,
Mm.
backwards handstand walks, the bucket hold. I mean, there's so many things, so many new things we did there, and it made it a lot of fun. And honestly, like going into the weekend, I know me and Taylor talked about this a little bit, but like we knew what their programming was like from just watching recent years, and we knew that hey, we might come out of this like you, me, and Tudor are probably going to be the podium, but we might not know who's the fittest afterwards, just based on what the events are. And if we think it's a good test of fitness, I think that isn't their priority. It's their competition. They can run it how they want. I heard there were some athletes complaining like, oh, if they're going to offer this much prize money, they need to program better or program in a way that they think is better, which I think is a really entitled perspective to have when you're coming to somebody else's competition and they don't have to put up that prize money and they can run it however they want. It's just like you're not entitled to go to a competition that offers a lot of prize money and is programmed the way that you like when it's out of season. If it was a semifinal or something like that, I can see complaining about the programming a little more. But for an off-season event, I mean, they all kind of do whatever they want. If their priority is not finding the fittest, if it's just have fun events, do different things, and have a good time with the community, then that's what they want to do.
we were talking. I had the guys on the show the other day, and we were talking about like kind of like putting events in buckets, and like the games are supposed to test for the fittest, and Rogue is, people think of it as normally heavier, and Wadapalooza, you always got the swim. Do you have any thoughts about Crash if you had to put it in a bucket? Some people were saying it was cardio. Some people were saying it was gymnastic-y. Some people were calling it the proving grounds. It's kind of a place where, like, you got to win that in order to show that you're ready for the games. Do you have any thoughts on it, on the programming?
Yeah, I think first of all, I think it was a little bit different for the women than the men. Very similar to semifinals in that way. I think like at semifinals, the legless rope climb, bike, box jump over event was much more of an upper body pulling test for the women, whereas the men, it was really didn't test that at all. And same with the final. I think you had, if you're a woman who's really good at muscle ups, you got to separate on the muscle up. But for the men, I think everybody did them unbroken unless you got a lot of no reps. So I think at Crash was a little bit similar, where some of the weights were lighter for the women, and maybe it was more gymnastics and cardio based for them. For the men, I think that maybe part of it is too, like, they don't have a strict strength test at Crash, and I think we're so used to seeing that maybe we're a little bit biased into thinking that strength needs to be tested more. But I think event one was a great test of strength. There wasn't like,
Which one was event one? Was that with the dumbbell?
yeah, dumb
Okay.
standard. And it wasn't like you just saw a bunch of gymnastics guys dominating that event. You had to be strong to have a chance of doing well. I think overall, a Crash on all the events for how it's programmed for the men, you had to be really fit to do well. It was hard to find an event where it's like, okay, I'm good at this one movement, so I'm going to win the event. Where I think a lot of other competitions, when you see an event, you can kind of just start crafting the athlete that is going to do well based on their size or what they're good at. But for Crash, like, you have to be good at kind of everything to do well in those events. I think event 6 is a great example of that. The run, deadlift, burpee. There's a lot of good runners, a lot of good deadlifters, but there's a lot of good people who are good at cardio, but you have to be able to run, you have to be able to lift, you have to have some good cardio to do well in that event. So I think, at least for the men's side, it was really well programmed. I don't think it was gymnastics were overemphasized. I think just maybe we have a little bit of a bias in thinking that strength needs to be tested on its own and over again.
Let me get a little nitpicky with you here. When you did the open this year, last year against Justin Medeiros, people were saying he was going to beat you in this movement or that movement or the row. And then I don't remember who it was, but someone broke down the times and they saw, hey, Colten actually beat him in the row and beat him in this and beat him in that, and that he lost in the transitions. And I noticed from paying attention, the little I paid attention this week at Crash, although you did really well, of the top guys, it seemed like you were transitioning slower. I mean, not crazy long transitions, but you take 1 or 2 seconds. You don't just slap your belt, you seal your belt, you were chalking your hands. And I know I'm being crazy hypercritical, but your transitions did seem longer than not a lot of the guys, but some of the top guys. But you're also known for just crazy great pacing, right? So, thoughts on your transitions?
Yeah, I think it depends on the workout, how important your transitions become. On the open workout against Justin, they were really important, and I was trying to move as fast as I could through them. I try not to waste any time getting from the rope to the rower and from the rower to the deadlift. But then, like on event 6, with the transition from the burpees to the deadlifts, I think for me it was worth it to
You're
make sure
talking
that
about a Crash.
yeah, but
Yeah,
Crash.
and that is that's where I saw you take, and I know I'm nitpicking. It was just like an extra second, but like I borrow, and some of the other guys would go straight from the burpees straight to the deadlifts, and you'd get like 1 to 3 seconds in there.
Yeah, but I think they also were slower leaving the gym than I was. So
Okay.
I think for me it was just I chose to speed up my transition from the run to the burpees and the deadlift to the run, and take an extra second to get my belt situated, get my grip ready, and kind of take a breath before I hit the deadlifts. So I knew that I was going to go unbroken on them, and it wasn't worth it to I guess speed up that transition a little bit, then give those seconds back when you're kind of lackadaisically leaving the gym.
Yeah, and that's a good point. Some people were actually walking out of the gym and they didn't start running until they hit the door.
Mm.
This is the workout of the day from yesterday on .com. It's 21 deadlifts, 15 hang cleans, 9 front squats. So 21 deads, and then 15 hang cleans, and then 9 front squats.
Yeah.
Do you think you could do that women's weight without putting the in the women's weight is 225 for the dead, 155 for the hang, and 95 for the front squat. Do you think you could do that without putting the bar down, the women's weight?
Yeah, absolutely.
You could?
Yeah. Was it for men 315?
Yeah. And then 225 for the hang, and then 135 for the front. Do you think you could do that one without putting the bar down?
Hang power cleans. The hardest part would just be the power part of the hang power cleans. If it was squat, I could I'd say I confidently could do probably 275 unbroken, but I have a harder time catching it in the power.
Gotcha. I would. Do you like that? Oh, and it's just one round. Do you like that workout?
Yeah, I mean, I like it for me at a competition, especially. But I mean, that would be a good, I guess, a quick burner. Well, maybe not so quick, depending on who you are.
Yeah. I did it yesterday with 65 pounds on the bar, and I just left 65 pounds. What are you laughing at? Allie's doing something funny in the background there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I did it yesterday with 65 pounds on the bar. I just used one bar, and I did it without letting go, and then I did it, and I set the clock in 5-minute intervals, and I did it 4 times. And I was just I'm just tripping, and it took like 90 seconds each time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just tripping. I think even with the women's weight, the bar with the 15 hang cleans pulls out of your hand. You say no way. You can do the women's weight, no problem.
Yeah, for sure. Is it 225 across?
No, it's just 225, 155, 95.
Oh, I couldn't see it on there. I think I could do 225 across unbroken.
No shit.
Yeah, that wouldn't be that hard.
Christine, what are you laughing at? What are you guys laughing at over there? Sevi, did you hit your vagina on those cleans? Christine, Barry, what are you guys laughing at? I did it. I did 60. I put 65 pounds on the bar. Dude, that ends up being I did it 4 times in 20 minutes. That ends up being 60 hang cleans. I haven't done a hang clean in a year.
That might be a lot better workout the way you did it with the intervals, as long as you're keeping the intensity high. Doing a hard interval and then resting and then doing it again.
I was hurt. I want to tell you something really stupid. I actually set it for an hour. My plan was to do 12 rounds. You know what I mean? Every 5 minutes for 12 rounds for an hour. But I got to the 4th round and I was like, fuck this. I mean, after the first round, I was like, fuck this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you might be dampening the intensity too much if you hit that for 12 rounds.
If I went, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to burn a lot of calories. I'm stuck in the fucking 80s. Okay. Hey, do you think maybe you could try that and post that? I would love to see, because I can't believe anyone does that. Yeah, I did 65 pounds unbroken. Yeah, my whole thought was my thought is that you should be able to hold on to the bar the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe I'll talk to Joey and see if we can, or maybe I'll just do it before one of my training sessions this week.
Just like a little warm up there.
Mm-hmm.
Should have done 95. I know. Well, here's the thing. I wanted to make sure I could do it. I'll try it again. I'm going to try it again next week with probably like 75 pounds. Wow. Colten could do 20 rounds in 20 minutes with 65 pounds. Oh my God. That would be fucking insane. Oh, would you be sore from that at all if you sprinted that? If you did 225 across? Just one round?
No, I doubt it. No. There's not a whole lot that makes me sore anymore unless I do something kind of crazy and training. If if Joey has me do something where it's like maybe we're focusing on muscular endurance with like muscle ups, and I had to do a bunch of ring complexes with unbroken dips to failure, then I'll get sore. Or in competitions, you get sore just I think just from the adrenaline, because I tested all the crash workouts, and a lot of them, I'd say every one except for event 1 and 2 hurt a lot worse in training than it did at the competition.
Wow.
But I was more sore at the competition, I think, just from the adrenaline.
Let me see. Someone said to check Graciano's Instagram. Maybe he did it. Oh, here we go. Percent unbroken. The no fucking way. Oh, what is that? Is that 315? 345?
Like it. I don't know. The screen's so small for me.
Oh, he probably took like a 15-minute break there.
I gotta see the unedited version. I can't believe how strong he is. It's ridiculous.
Wow.
I was a little bit worried that day he called in to kill Taylor after I beat Taylor on the road dumbbell.
Yeah.
So I know he does a lot of rowing, usually like longer 10K stuff, and obviously he's crazy strong, probably as strong as the bench of anybody I know in the CrossFit space. I was a little bit worried that he was going to beat my time.
Wow. Yeah, look. Yeah, someone was saying Graciano could do it. I was like, there's no way. 50-1. Wow. He's looking for. Oh man. So he's not going to show us the whole thing yet. Okay. God, he's fun. All right. So he didn't. So what is that? Is that 315, 345s, or is that 305? I always forget.
315.
All right. So, all right. Hiller, what did Andrew said something funny in here? What did he say? Colten has proven brain. It's better the way you did it, Sevon.
Is it not like the intervals, maybe?
He just thinks that they just do cardio all day. He thinks the proven programming is just ski erg all day.
I honestly don't know what proven does. I think Joey has me off template and does a lot of my workouts just for me. I don't think I do a lot of proven template.
What happened? What was your other coach's name? The one that was at your gym that got you started, that was your coach for a long time?
Armin McCormick from CrossFit Kilo.
Oh, was he upset when you switched coaches?
No, I think he was kind of moving. He moved to Florida, and he's kind of moving on to different things in his life rather than, like, he doesn't coach CrossFit anymore, really, like competitors. So he has a gym down in Florida and has a bunch of Airbnbs and stuff, and he's, making a bunch of money doing business type stuff. I think, yeah, he didn't care.
So he's living his good life. After you win NorCal, I know you had talked about, you had shared with me something that you might have to spend money on. Did you spend the money on anything in particular? I was trying to push you to getting like a half dozen more wiener dogs.
Yeah, I did spend the money on a little bit of it.
Did you buy any jewelry?
I can't tell you that.
Okay. You bought a gold watch full of diamonds?
Yeah, I bought some drip.
Hey, do you wear any jewelry?
No.
Yeah, you don't seem like a jewelry guy.
Yeah.
You think that there's any amount of money that you would make where you'd end up with a gold chain and like a $70,000 watch?
No. If I got a lot of money, I would start getting expensive portraits done of my wiener dogs.
Oh, well done. Yeah. When I know things are well in my life, what's a sign of my wealth is that when I have like several pairs of AirPods. You know what I mean? Like I got 4 pairs of AirPod Pro 2s.
For when you lose them.
Yeah, they're just around. One at each computer, one in the car, one on the desk. Yeah, that's when I'm like, damn, I'm balling. Life's good. What do you do? What do you do next? Now that you're not doing rogue, do you have any plans?
Yeah, there's a local comp in Johnson, Iowa for BIRTHFIT that I'm gonna do. It's a partner comp. I'm doing it with Kale Lehman, I think. You guys talked about him on the show. He was doing really well in the Open. I think he was top 10 in the Open. Short guy, military dude.
What's his name?
Kale, I think it's Lehman.
With a K or a C?
C, I think.
C-A-E-L?
Maybe Cale.
Like that kind of kale?
Maybe.
Let me see. Kale Lehman, Leaman.
Lehman. I'm not sure.
Olehman. Shit, I don't know. Someone help me. Someone spell it out in the chat, and I'll look him up. What do you mean short?
Like he's short, like me, maybe shorter.
No shit.
Mm-hmm.
Will be your first time competing with someone shorter than you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably. Yeah, we're gonna do that. It's just a 1 day, like 3-event partner comp, and then I don't think I'm doing anything else other than that. I might probably do the circus. It's another local comp in Des Moines. I do that every year, so nothing besides like these local comps that I'll just do to go have fun, be with the community. I don't think I'm gonna do Waterpalooza this year.
Oh, and why is that?
Just a long way to travel for 5 events when half of them get modified for rain, which is I don't think it's worth it to go out there this year.
Even for the money?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, also I've been traveling and competing a lot. I've had a event every month for the past like 3 or 4 months. So I think I want to kind of start to just do my training and start getting ready for next season.
This guy looks normal though. This is a short guy that looks normal. This is him right here?
Yeah.
Jeez, look at his quads.
Yeah, we're partnering up for the BIRTHFIT games.
Does this guy have games aspirations?
Maybe he did really well in the Open. I know I think he might still be serving in the military. So I'm not sure what his training schedule is like.
Maybe him and Tetlow should put a team together for Wadapalooza.
Maybe.
Oh, he's a pro bass fisherman?
Oh, dang, I didn't know that.
I'm following this dude. All right, military, catches fish, and CrossFit. Colten, it's funny because I thought you went to NorCal to get the money, and I thought you went to Crash to get the money, but now you're throwing a kink in my thinking by not going to Wadapalooza.
Honestly, I would have gone to Crash even if there's no prize purse, because it's not expensive to get there, and I mean, just the competition is really good. The programming is really good. You know, you leave there feeling like the winner is the fittest person there, just with how the programming is and how well it's run. And there's, I think, 4 games athletes in the men's field, plus Taylor and some other up and comers like Max Krieg, who's been close to qualifying. So, it's going to be a really good test. And that's the most important thing for me when I go to a competition, is knowing that it's going to be a good test of fitness and that I'll actually get to see where I compare to my competitors at. Like if Wadapalooza was still a 4-day, 8-event competition, I'd probably go. But I don't know what I'm gonna get out of it. Just going for 5 days. I'm not really into doing the team afterwards and doing stuff like that.
Your dad called into the show the other day. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Were you listening live?
Yeah, I was. I didn't know he was calling in. Yeah, I was like, oh shit.
Did you have a talk to him afterwards? Like, hey, don't do that again?
No, we talked. He asked me if I heard him calling to the show. I'm like, yeah. And he's like, and he laughed, and I think then we started talking about something else.
Gotcha. No, you just let him hang. You didn't give him. He's probably wanted some feedback. Nothing. You don't give him nothing. Oh, there you go. Bye. Oh my goodness. So you just let him hang. You don't give him any feedback or nothing.
Yeah, I don't think I said much about it.
Oh, poor guy. Oh man. Are you chomping at the bit for the games this year? And what do you think about it going just straight from the Open to a couple virtual events to the games? Are you cool with that?
I guess it doesn't really matter if I'm cool with it or not. I'll have to get cool with it. It'll be at this point. I don't know what the season's going to look like. I don't stress about it. Me and Joey's focus is just getting as fit as possible, and whatever happens, we'll go into it with an attacking mindset, not a victim mindset of, oh, this isn't good for me. This isn't good for me. I wish it was like this. Whatever comes, we'll take it head on and go win.
And do you care about in person versus just doing it there in your barn?
In person is always way more fun to compete next to your competitors and have 12 people cheering you on at the West Coast Classic. So I think I prefer in person, but I'm sure they have reasons for why I want to go online, and it'll be what it'll be.
Hey, when they do that this year, I mean, I would like to, especially if we can find sponsors who will get behind us. I'd love to do the Open and the quarterfinals and the semifinals live on the podcast again. Get you and Dallin and Hopper and Taylor together, and James if he'd like to join. Are you down with that this year again?
Yeah, that'd be really cool. Be fun. It'd be annoying having to spend so much time with Jason, but I'll put up with it for you guys.
Awesome. And what about the that that conventional wisdom that doing it live is no good because then everyone gets to see your scores?
I think, well, first of all, I'm going to be trying to be good enough it doesn't matter, but also I think the push that we get from competing against each other negates a lot of that. And also, like, we hear other people's scores too. We have friends and connections, so we don't get to see other people do it live, but we do hear, like at quarterfinals, we heard some other good athlete scores who are sharing information with us. So it's not like we're totally in the dark. There is a certain advantage that you get from watching people do the workout who are your peers. But I mean, competing against each other and that extra push that we get, I think negates a lot of that.
Are you following the election at all?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Are you going to vote?
Yeah, I vote.
Did you see Kamala did her first interview yesterday? Did you see that?
We call her daddy?
No. She actually did a real one. She did one with a bear. Did you see that by any chance?
No, I haven't seen that.
Do you watch any of that stuff? I always wondered, like, how do you have time? Like when you're out working, or do you will you put on like interviews and stuff and listen and keep up to speed on current events?
Yeah, I listen to a lot of podcasts. Let's listen to a lot of audiobooks at the farm. Pretty much the entire time, or I'll just even open a YouTube video and leave it open in my pocket and just listen to it while I'm working in my headphones. So yeah, keep up on that. I heard Trump's trying to get on Rogan, and I guess that's making Kamala consider it as well. So I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, I don't think she should do that. What do you think?
I think if she, I mean, if it wouldn't be good for her probably if she did.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna play you a little clip from her interview she did yesterday. Save you some time. I know you need to get back to work, but now you won't have to listen to this when you're working. Okay, here we go.
Campaign slogan is a new way forward, and it's time to turn the page. You've been vice president for 3.5 years. So what are you turning the page from?
Well, first of all, turning the page from the last decade in which we've been burdened with the kind of rhetoric coming from Donald Trump that has been designed and implemented to divide our country and have Americans literally point fingers at each other.
Madam Vice President, more than 70% of people.
That is about turning the page on rhetoric that people are frankly exhausted of, Brett.
If you're turning the page, you've been in office for 3.5 years.
And Donald Trump has been running for office.
But you've been the person holding the office.
Come on.
Madam
You
Vice
and I
President,
both know what I'm talking about. You and I both know what I'm talking about.
I actually don't. What are you talking about?
What I'm talking about is that over the last decade,
but
people
you're the
have
lever
become.
Of power.
But listen, over the last decade, it is clear to me, and certainly the Republicans who are on stage with me, the former chief of staff to the president, Donald Trump, former defense secretaries, national security advisor, and his vice president. One, that he is unfit to serve, that he is unstable, that he is dangerous.
So turning the page isn't turning the page from Biden.
What do you think? Does that help you? Does that affect your opinion at all about?
It's an interesting, I guess, point to try and debate when, we had Obama, Trump, and then Biden. So it's, Trump hasn't been running shit for the last decade or so. And I don't know, the divisive rhetoric, when you have one party saying you need to put the other political opponent, put a target on them, put them in your crosshairs, get in their face, cause a scene, multiple assassination attempts against him. I don't know. It's hard to make an argument that you're the party of unity when you call someone a threat to democracy and all those things. And obviously Trump isn't all about unifying everybody, but that's a hard stance to take for them, I think, if you're trying to convince critical thinkers.
Well said. All right, dude. Thank you. Appreciate you. Always love having you on. Thanks for staying on an extra 10 minutes. Appreciate it, dude.
Yeah, I broke a water line right before I came here, so I got to hurry up and fix that. Bye.
Oh, all right. Bye. Cole Mertens. All right. There you go. Colten for president. Yeah, I'd vote for Colten. All right. That was nice. That was very, very nice. So what's going on with Graciano? He's just giving us a little taste. A little taste. A little taste. Come on, man. Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna do the workout? Excuse me. Excuse me. Why do you read your DMs? Oh. I read all my DMs. Reply. I try to read all my DMs. Am I not supposed to? Wait. Am I not supposed to? Am I not supposed to? I get these DMs. I get a DM every single day from some social media guru telling me how bad my engagement is on my account and that they could fix it. Sevi loves himself a taste of Graciano. If I want to cough out a fur ball. Sevon, please take that shirt off and burn. It's awful and doesn't do you any favors. Merton Self, 2024. Not bad. Not a bad ticket. Graciano will... Oh, Matt Souza. Graciano will be at my gym Saturday doing his seminar. How do people not want to come on the show? Even a 15-minute flyby is all it takes for people to fall in love with them. Here's the thing. Let me take a sip of Paper Street coffee before I do this. They all want to come on the show. I say that with peace and love and humility. David Weed, I don't read any DMs. You don't get any DMs, you jackass. They all want to come on the show. Everyone wants to come on the show. Brent wants to come on the show. Danielle wants to come on the show. Jeffrey Adler wants. Everyone is dying to come on the show. They just... What happens is they get freaked out by some of the shit I say. Like I'll be like, abortion is baby killing. And then they get all fucking freaked out. Like I might ask them something. I mean, normally I would never ask, what I asked Colten there at the end, I would almost never, Brianna, I would almost never ask any other athlete that. I would never, I'm not interested in, I would have to build a relationship up with people before I asked them something like that. Like me asking Danielle Brandon if her boobs were fake. Like I'm not gonna, if I didn't think I had that relationship with her to ask her that, I wouldn't have asked her that. I'm I'm not retarded when it comes to social nuances. Hey, caller, what's up? Hello?
Yes, speaking of freaked out, Sevi,
Yes.
you haven't really commented on Sousa's video on kind of hinting towards the hard work paid off group from the event at Crash. Do you have any thoughts or comments on that video that was on your channel? And which way do you lean on that?
I did not see Sousa's show. There is definitely see the thing is this. I have if you want to call me a pedo or a fucking woman hater or a big-nosed idiot or someone who's vile or a racist or a misogynist or a cop lover or a guy who only dates black girls or like if you I don't mind any of that. You say what you want, that I'm a closeted homo, whatever, that my penis is so big that I could never possibly have sex because no one could get it in. I'm like, all those attacks on me are fine. But when someone starts going out of their way, like if I'm liking if someone likes my post and you're trolling in my Instagram account, finding out who likes my posts and then contacting them and being like, why would you like Sevon's post, or someone who's like trying to police who works with me or not, I'm ready just to go to fucking war with you. For some reason, I haven't analyzed it. That's where I draw the fucking line. And I would never tell someone, don't train HWPO. I would never tell someone not to hang out with Matt. I would never tell anyone not to have Matt on their podcast. I would never tell, someone not to use O'Keefe as an agent. And I would never tell someone not to go on Brian's podcast. I think that the harshest thing I've ever said along that line is I thought if you went on kettlebells and cocktails, it was brand diminishing. I think that was like the harsh, and I said it on here. But if you're going around behind my back trying, like, and I don't care if you tell people that I'm a dick or that hey, he's over fixated on boobs or he shouldn't comment on women's, all that stuff. I don't mind any of that. But the second you are policing, you're trying to make people feel bad or not feel inappropriate or judge them for being my friend or coming on my podcast or accepting me, that's when I'm like, oh, you, for some reason, those are like fighting words to me. And I just there's and maybe people would come on my podcast and say those things. You know what I mean? Like Taylor will straight up tell you, like, hey, the best programming in the space is Sentinel training, and you shouldn't do HWPO. And as a matter of fact, some of the athletes that you think are doing HWPO aren't actually doing HWPO. They're getting program elsewhere. I just, and that's fine. He can say what he wants. But the second someone's like, hey, don't hang out with those guys or don't work with those guys because of blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I just, and some of that shit is like filtering to the top now. Like some of that shit's getting back to me again. And every once in a while, I mean, that was my big issue with Brian or Halpin or those guys. Like those guys were doing that kind of shit.
Who's Brian?
Brian Friend. They start I call it godfathering. They start thinking they're going to be like the godfather of the space. And and so then it just makes me want to go, and so I don't have any skin in the game, meaning I don't I have fruit trees. I'm good. I can go in the backyard and pick fruit and be okay. So these other fucking people should, like, they don't have a backup plan. They don't have an exit strategy. And so, like, hey, just if you don't like me, just stay the fuck away from me, because I will fucking go scorch earth and nuclear on you. Like, I don't, like, there's nothing.
And that's why your views will go up.
Yeah, I guess so. But don't say anything. Like, there's nothing you're going to say about me that I'm going to be like, hey, that's not true. I don't have any skeletons in my closet that I'm afraid or not afraid to come out. You know what I mean?
I do.
And so, like, don't fuck with me. Like, I'm so fucking dangerous. Like, don't fuck with me. Just leave me. If you don't like me, stay the fuck away from me. But unless you want to play, I mean, I don't mind playing either. I don't take any of it like even personally because I don't have anything to lose. Like, I was actually thinking this morning when I was showering, I should probably reach out to Vellner and just let him know he's always welcome on the show. I mean, I like the guy. But
yeah, and he can be woke and lean a different way.
Totally.
And you could still talk to him and and he could still be a great guy and have a great conversation.
Yeah. I'm not I understand that women want autonomy over their body, and I also understand it's baby killing. I get it. I get both sides. I'm not so so some of these what's I'm assuming I haven't talked in depth with it about Sousa, but I'm assuming that Sousa's hearing the same things that I'm hearing, and it's pissing him off too. And he puts
But keep in mind,
he puts a lot of effort into this show. He also doesn't make money from this show. He also has a lot of other things going on, but this show takes a lot of his time. And he's probably working on it right now. And so when people like attack the show in that way, it's like, okay, well, we'll just make you part of the content then.
And how much money do you think he had to give Crash to sponsor that, if you had a guess?
HWPO?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. And I'm very glad they did sponsor it. I'm super happy they did sponsor it, and it's cool. And we were very respectful, and we played their ads, and I read their links, their message, their scripts, and I thanked O'Keefe and Fraser probably a half dozen times personally. And I think it's great they sponsored it.
Of course. And that had nothing to do with you anyway. I'm just curious.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. 10, 20, 30,000, 10, 20, 30,000. I don't know.
Yeah.
I completely stay out of that. So I don't know.
Of course, I'm just kind of a little bit fascinated by the money of it all. And
I want to know. I want to know for my own curiosity, but it's like, I don't want to know because I don't, it's nothing I could talk about. I don't want to know stuff I can't talk about.
Right. And, I was kind of curious what gets Colten out of bed for a purse. And it's kind of cool to hear that he'll do a local competition for no money. And I'm always curious like Vellner, if you had him on, what gets him to a comp? How much money is it? Is it $7,000? Is it $25,000? Is it no money like Colten?
Right.
That I'm fascinated by that end of it.
Right. Yeah. I think. I'm guessing. I don't know, but Vellner makes $300,000 a year. Between his sponsors and his prize money. And I'm guessing low. So I don't blame him. I'm not like I'm not frowning on him that he doesn't want to fly across the country, leave his 2 kids and his wife to come to Crash. I know you weren't suggesting that either, but I'm just adding that in there.
No. I'm more just curious about what that number is.
Yeah.
And lastly, the shoe line while on Earth, whatever it's called, 5 years from now, they around?
No. And so see, that's like something. So like I have a ton of opinions on that, but like I know that's their like I have a ton of opinions on that, and people are only like see stuff like where I'm admiring Katrin's new jugs, but I have opinions on all sorts of things that I don't say. You know what I mean? Like I have all sorts of opinions on the fact they started that shoe company, and I do wish the best for them. I do. I have no ill will. I mean, it would be fucking great if I don't know who's involved with that. Brooke and Matt. Brooke and Matt.
Mal O'Brien, I think.
Yeah, could get rich as shit from that. That would be awesome. And I do have opinions on like, but I wouldn't say them because I'm not interested in like shitting on their business venture just for the sake of shitting on it.
Of course.
Yeah. So
speaking of shitting on it, yesterday you came on the show bashing yourself, saying that you're ugly, you're old, you're all these things that no one wants to bang you. I couldn't disagree more. There's someone out there that thinks you're smart, funny, quick, successful, handsome, in shape, for 50, whatever you are, 51, for whatever age you are,
Maybe a pachyderm.
you could be
maybe
you're
a,
probably
maybe a
a
pachyderm.
10. And it got me thinking, is there a space for a business for a dating app that's just 7s or lower? And you have to be honest about it. Don't you think on like an app like that, you would clean up?
I don't know who wants to even date. Who wants to even date someone who thinks they're a 7? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but if you're being honest with yourself, what would you give yourself?
a 4.
0 through 10.
A 4.
So on that app, you would be probably a closer to a 10 than you think you are.
Yeah. Well. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I know, but no one wants. Why would you want to date? I wouldn't want to date anyone with low, um, self-esteem. I guess there's places
for me to say.
I guess there's places
yeah,
I would give. I guess there's places I would give myself a 10. Like as a provider, I'm a 10, and as a father, I'm a fucking 25 out of 10.
Right. And if looks are a 4, that means that you're a 7, which would be a 10 on that app.
Okay. Yeah. And I'm really good at hiding my insecurities. So even though I think I'm a 4, you might not notice it.
Fair.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for all you're doing. Thanks for keeping us entertained.
All right. You're welcome. Thank you for calling. Thank you for helping me run the show.
Bye now.
Bye. All right. There we go. Brianna, where are you? Okay. That story is the reason I exclusively shop at Whole. Brianna, so what happened? How was the date? What was the outcome there? Yeah, I'm hot for a 65-year-old Armenian guy. That's fair. Maybe I should lie about my age. If I say I'm 65, that'll be better. Here's a text message from Bill Grunler. What the fuck was that? I had an absolute blast with everyone. So stoked to meet everyone in person finally. Proud to be a part of such badass people. Nice work on the event, JR. Was so fun. Safe travels to everyone. God, Bill Grunler's a fucking class act. He kind of stands out. What is all that noise? Oh, that's Greg had a bunch of gym. Haley had Greg mail a bunch of gym equipment here, and I think FedEx is now picking it up and sending it to the next spot. How crazy is it going to be that I'm going to run a Kill Taylor at Greg's gym in Scottsdale? Caller, hi.
Hi, it's Brianna.
What's up, girl?
Okay, so I have been ghost because I did go on a trip.
Okay.
I just didn't go on the trip.
Okay. Okay.
So basically, like the Monday of the week, so this past Monday, he kind of like stopped responding to like any of my texts and like didn't text me or anything. And then I kind of just was like, okay, well, I don't feel comfortable going. And then the texts he did send were really weird. Like he would get mad if I didn't respond right away, like leading up to that stuff, like mad at me. So I just didn't feel comfortable going. And there was a lot of people reaching out to me just like, you know, don't go if you're not comfortable. And I was just getting these red flags. So I ended up changing the flight to go to Miami. Like I just logged in and changed the flight.
Wow.
Yeah.
And did you visit a friend there?
Yeah. I mean, I went to the University of Miami, so I have like a lot of friends there and I stayed with them.
You know, someone who's playing in the NFL, they are going to be busy, right? I mean, you have to you have to assume that if I'm guessing if I played in the NFL, I would turn my phone would be off all day every day, and I would only maybe turn it on at night.
No, I totally get that, but I mean, like he would go like whole days without responding, and then it was more of the like getting mad at me.
Yeah, that's weird. That's stuff. Weird. Yeah, that's like, really weird.
He would like get mad or like delete his message. Like there was one time he messaged me at like 11 p.m. or something like that after not texting me for 2 days. And so I was like, I'll just respond to this in the morning. And then I woke up and he had deleted the message.
Wow.
And like he would just he would just do stuff like that where I'm like, okay, I don't know if he has like anger issues or something that I'm like now seeing.
Was it an angry text?
No, it was just like responding to what I had said 2 days ago. That's why I was like, why would you delete this?
Oh yeah, I'm tripping. God, that you're making it's breaking my heart because I didn't think boys were like this. It's really breaking my heart. It's really
well,
you're
okay,
fucking
here's the
up my
thing.
whole like because I keep everyone in these nice buckets and everything's organized.
Yeah.
And you're just making me think that men today are like women 15 years ago. We're just like it's like we're trying to catch up with you and our insanity.
Yeah. Okay. And then another thing is like if I'm gonna have any correlation as to why this happened, like the Friday of when this happened, or I guess the Sunday, he had like his best game this season, like kind of did some nice stuff.
Yeah.
And that's kind of when it all happened. And I don't know if like his ego really got to him and it like changed him a little bit. He even like, yeah. So then I had messaged him even after the game and I was like, really great game. And he was like, you didn't watch it.
Oh
like,
God. Oh God.
Yes.
Listen, if you say sorry to someone and they ever say you don't mean it, run for the hills. Fuck those people. Fuck those people. Good job. You don't mean it. I'm sorry. You don't mean it. You didn't watch it. Like, run for the fucking hills. All right. Well.
He did message me when I was in Miami, and he was like, "Oh, you were supposed to be here with me," and I was like, "I tried. Like, you know, you weren't responding to my text." And then he was like, "That's not true." And then I was like, "Okay, whatever." But another thing is like there are other NFL players like I'm talking to. He was just probably my number one.
Right.
Sounds so bad. Yeah. But you really only have like one shot at this unless you want to be like the passed around Bob. And
Bop?
So,
is that Urban Dictionary term?
Yeah, it is. It's like a new term for like a hoe, but it's someone that like is passed around kind of like they're bopping their head is kind of like why it's called that.
Like blowjob bopping, like bobbing?
Yeah, but it's like it's a new term for someone that's a hoe.
When the songs beat, it's so dope. You got to bounce to a little. Dang, bro, the beat's so hard. You got me bopping. A name to call a female who gives head to anyone. Oh.
Yeah, there we go. So, you know, you only get one shot at this. And so like, there are other people that like, if I'm going to have like, you know, have fun and meet an NFL player and like go out with them, like I wouldn't want to waste it on someone that like was acting like this. I don't know.
How long have you known the word bop?
I don't know, like maybe a year.
All right. I'm glad you taught me that word. All right. Okay. Well, cool. Thanks for the update. Hey, head cases suck. And I wonder if there's some ratio for every point you score in the NFL, there's that many more girls who are available to you. But the thing is guys shouldn't be it's the opposite of what they tell you. You want a guy who's just like completely focused on his sport and takes you for granted, and then one day wakes up like after he's done focusing so hard on his sport and realizes how amazing you are. You don't want a guy that's a head tripper. You don't want to. God, this is gonna sound horrible. You don't even want a guy that don't tell anyone this because guys like me would have never gotten a girl if this guy. You never want a guy who's chasing girls.
No, for sure.
Yeah,
I agree.
They're stupid. They're so those are the lame ones. And guys should just shouldn't show their. It's the opposite. You don't want a guy who shows his insecurity. They should just be pushing that shit down. That's my opinion.
No, I appreciate it, Sevy. Yeah. But that's why I was gone. I was in Miami and I was like sad that I was really sad. I was looking forward to this. And so I was like kind of ghosting the chat, but I'm back.
Andrew, she's talking to other guys. Would she be mad if he was doing the same?
I mean, no, we're not dating.
Yeah, I mean, she has to assume he's talking to other girls, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I loved when we had Nicky Rod on, and he said he's been with his girlfriend for 12 years, and I said, does she ever like get in the way? And he said, no, if she ever got in the way, I'd get rid of her. I was like, wow. Yeah, guy, you want just a you almost want just a guy. You want just a guy who's kind of like a lunchbox. Just
What do you mean?
just head downward, like just kind of dumb, like a doorknob. Just like like you just want a guy who has his head down and is just working, just grinding. That's it.
Yeah.
And he comes up for air, needs to ejaculate, and then gets back to work.
Yeah, I'll try to find that, but
yeah, and never. And here's another one. Here's the greatest one. Never ever, if you're a girl, if you're trying to get with a guy, let's say you're dating a guy, and then you try to get with him, and he doesn't want to for some reason. Never ever let him know that bothered you. Just keep trying. Because for guys, it's never the girl. It's like something else.
Okay.
And so if you make it about you, I know it's hard, but if you make it about you, then and I think girls are kind of maybe the opposite. Maybe you could school me on that. But if you get with a girl and she doesn't want to get with you, then you're kind of fucked. But for a guy, it's something else. Like, it's something else. Has nothing to do with you. I'm watching Dexter now, and Dexter's sister's in the and do you know that show, Dexter? You're probably too young.
I've seen a couple episodes. My parents watched it.
Yeah, I'm starting to watch season 1, and I cannot stand how fucking insecure the fucking sister is. It just fucking drives me nuts.
Ooh, Heidi's going to be in the chat. Heidi says I'm insecure, and she's probably right.
Insecure about what? Insecure about what? Everyone's insecure. You just hide it.
Yeah, but it's also like insecure to a certain level. Like, I think I'll say a lot of stuff about like the type of guys I go for, which are genuinely like, to me, really great, like high value guys, if you want to call them that.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I get insecure about that. But if you were like, but I know, obviously, if I go out to random bar in Iowa, that I can have any guy I want. So it's like, to what level am I insecure? Is it bad that I think that it's hard to get a 10? I don't know.
Yeah. That's so foreign to me. That type of confidence. Kudos. Run with it. Oh, shit. Yeah, just run with it. All right. Matt, this is making me sad. Madeline Eggert. Explain to me why. What do you mean? Tell me. Tell me. Why is it making you sad?
I'm confused. Why?
I don't know. How old are you again?
I'm 23.
Yeah. Jonathan Ortega says you're a 15 in Iowa. Oh, yeah, shit. Brady says I could get any guy. Sevon, you could get any guy you want at a bar in Iowa, too. That's awesome.
Yeah, you probably could.
That's awesome. Wow. The first time I went and visited, this is how easily I'm moved. The first time I ever visited Rich Froning in Cookeville, I stopped at like a liquor store or something there to like get a bottle of water or something. And I walked into the liquor store, and there was in like half of it was like had tile and half of it was a dirt floor. It was outside of Cookeville or in Cookeville. And the lady behind the counter was smoking, and like you would never see that shit in California. You know what I mean? It, like a dirt floor in a shop and like someone smoking indoors. I was like, what the fuck? And I go in there, and she's got these huge fucking tits with no bra on, and it's like an oscillating fan in the background. And she's probably like 30 years old, but she looks like she's 70, and she's got some teeth missing. And I walk in there, and she goes, "You're real cute." And I was like, holy fuck. Someone thinks I'm cute. It was crazy. It was fucking nuts. I'll never forget her.
I mean, that's how I am in Iowa. I actually think my self-esteem gets too high. Like, I'm like, wow, I'm the most beautiful person in the world.
There was a girl. And true story. There was a girl when I went to UC Santa Barbara, and every chick there is fucking so fucking hot.
Oh, yes, they're gorgeous.
And this girl and my roommates, I think it was his sister, came to live in Isla Vista. And she was there for like 6 months. And one night we were sitting around drinking, and she said, "I'm moving back." I can't remember. I think it was Nebraska. She said, "I'm moving back to Nebraska or something." And I said, "Oh, how come?" And she's like, "Because in Nebraska, I'm a big fish in a small pond, and here I'm a small fish in a big pond." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"I don't get it." And she's like, I'm just not pretty here. I'm dime a dozen. And she left. I was like, wow.
Well, I think that the pretty thing for girls, obviously there's certain things you can't control. But like when I moved to Miami, I did have that thing of like, oh my gosh, like a little bit, I was like, I'm not that pretty here. But honestly, like, I feel like I got more attractive living there.
Oh yeah. Wow. I could see that. Yeah. I think the closer you live to the ocean, the more attractive you get. If I didn't live near the ocean, I would be fucking hideous.
I mean, it even motivated me when I just went there on vacation. Like I came back and I'm like, oh, I gotta get hot again.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure. I mean, you don't want to be a schlep. I mean, seriously, there's a 800-meter sliver that just runs along the coast of California. And if you stay in that section and you have any fucking pride, you will get better looking.
yeah. That's why I need to move back to California.
Yeah.
Oh, so bad. I need to go back.
Yeah. When I traveled, I did a lot of work in India. And
Okay.
when I was there, I would wear tank tops. I had this Warriors tank top, like 3 of them that I loved. And anytime I went out in public, people would touch me, like touch my arms. They thought I was buff. Whereas in California, no one would even know I work out. Yeah, crazy, right? So I would go out and people would like touch me. Like men would come up to me and be like, oh my God. And they would like fawn on me.
Would you ever recommend going to India, Savon?
Yes. Fuck yes.
Really? I feel like I've heard the opposite.
Dude, listen. When people say stuff like Haitians eat dogs and like and anyone pushes back on that, my brain fucking explodes. It's like, have you not fucking been out of the fucking country? You will see shit in India that you can't even believe. Imagine 16-lane super highways, 8 lanes in each direction, fucking closed because cows are sleeping on them and they refuse to move the cows. Imagine just the nicest thoroughfares in your town. When you drive down them in the morning, 1,000 dogs just sleeping in the gutters, just like literally sleeping in the gutters, all laid out. Imagine monkeys fucking everywhere. Imagine semis and rickshaws together. You see stuff like the coffee shop there had a pile of cups, fucking 2 stories high of broken cups. And there's one guy that makes clay cups. Then you grab a cup from him, you drink your coffee, and then you throw the clay cup onto the pile and it breaks up. And like there's places where everyone walks by in the morning when they're going to work and they brush their teeth with sticks and then they throw the stick on a pile. Dude, you will if you don't leave this continent and go like to some like where they're running totally different social experiments, like you should spend 6 months in Africa, 6 months in China, 6 months in India. It's like how the majority of the world's living. Fucking monkeys everywhere, all over India, like hanging out like boys. So like you'll be like, I don't like you'll be on a you'll be just on a like those streets in nice towns like Santa Monica has a street and it's just stores and they've closed it to traffic. There'll be places like that, promenades like that, and there's people walking everywhere. And then hanging out by a lamppost will be just like 15 monkeys hanging out, just like boys hanging out, playing grab ass, eating peanuts. And if you look at them, the rule is don't look at them. But if you look at them, they'll come over to you and fuck with you, like pat down your pockets and shit. And it's a trip, man. The world is, the world, it will blow your brain. You'll see people eating the craziest shit ever.
I mean, I've been out of the country, just never to like a country like that.
Yeah,
like I've only been to like European countries and Mexico and Canada, basically.
Yeah, you should go to Varanasi. You should save money, go to Varanasi and fucking live there for fucking 3 months and just trip balls. And the way the world will react to you, you won't even fucking believe it because you'll look like no one there. Nobody there. Yeah.
I just want to make a comment to people in the comment section.
I heard Indian guys have huge dongs. It's like the best kept secret
Well,
in anatomical sciences. Anyway, that was a side note. Go ahead.
They are saying that like I want to get famous, or like I'm passing up on other guys for like NFL men or something like that. First of all, I've used this like, I guess, metaphor for other things. If I have a bachelor's degree, I have a master's degree, right? If I said I wanted a guy with a bachelor's degree because I have one, I don't think anyone would like hate on me. If I said I wanted a guy that's an inch taller than me, I don't think anyone would hate on me, right? But I was a Division I athlete. I've been to the Olympic trials. Like, why is it this horrible thing that I want a guy that's an athlete? The only reason I'm going for NFL guys is because I'm in Iowa, okay? And those are the only people that can take me out of here, okay? But when I was in California, when I was in Miami, I was really just looking for guys that were athletes in college. Now,
but Brianna, you know what they're gonna say? They're gonna say you don't need a guy to take you out of there. You can take yourself out of there.
I mean like guys that like I have not found guys that were professional athletes here, or professional athletes, but former like college athletes.
Yeah.
And so those are kind of the only guys I'm meeting that are, and then that are willing to talk with me because they have that ability. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I can't relate at all, because as a guy, when I was 23, the only thing I cared about is that she was breathing.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe after a week of knowing her, that she wasn't crazy. And then after that, I didn't really give a fuck.
Yeah. I mean, I think
so I can't even relate at all. I can't imagine yeah. I mean, at 23, I would have loved to have fucked Oprah just because she was so fucking filthy rich and she has huge tits. But other than that, I don't think guys can relate to that. I would never choose.
Well, I think they can.
I would never choose a girl by her hair color or her. I would never like. I wouldn't be like, hey, that girl's missing a tooth and has small tits, and I'm not going to date her. Like that would never be a. I wasn't like that. I just knew what I didn't want. I didn't care. Like, I just didn't want crazy. I just didn't want crazy.
I mean, I don't think that being an athlete is like a superficial trait. Like, I've talked to guys that didn't.
Yeah.
And because I work in athletics, I'm a college coach. That's what I always want to do.
Uh-huh.
I was an athlete. It's hard for me to like date someone who the world of college athletics is a foreign concept to them. Like, it's just hard because it's so much a part of my life. Just like a lot of the people in the chat want to date someone that's into CrossFit because it's such a big part of their life. Like, I don't see what the difference in that there is. It's literally my career and it was my past. So that's what I look for. And I've tried not, and we don't really click because it's such a huge part of my life. So I don't know.
Yeah. You sound like me, kind of like when I was 23, all I did was chase the opposite sex, so I can relate. But I didn't. But I didn't have any criteria other than you had to have a vagina.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like I'm chasing, I guess, but realistically, I've only had one boyfriend, and that was like 2 years ago. It's not like I'm constantly dating,
right?
Or chasing guys. I don't really think I'm ever chasing guys. I'm not in somebody's DMs or doing anything like that.
Hey, well, whatever people are saying in the chat or whatever people tell you, I think most people are like you. Meaning, no one wants to date a short guy who doesn't make a lot of money. Nobody.
Yeah.
So, and a matter of fact, women your age don't, as long as the guy's tall and he's at the fucking 90-yard line. Just the way it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
so don't frown on it. Like, you'll look at these, like, these women are saying this, and then you're gonna see their men, and you're gonna be like, what the fuck? How'd you choose your guy?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I'm going to be active in the chat. Maybe if something fun happens in my life, I'll call in again.
Yeah, and hey, you never know. You could be looking. You could stumble upon a fucking engineer who's a dork and fall madly in love with him.
Maybe. I don't know.
All right. All right.
All right.
All right, bye.
Bye, Seven.
Bye. I mean, dude, some people will only date black guys or only date white guys or only date like fucking Asians or only date like Jews are only supposed to date Jews. Oh, she won't even give an engineer the chance, Heavy. Then she's probably not going to marry a rich guy. Then. Yeah, brain is still developing. That's what I think too. Yeah. Her brain's just still developing. That's okay. Yeah, brain is still developing. That's what I think too. Yeah. Well, thank you. Her brain's just still developing. Well, thank you. What's up, dude? It's okay. Brain is still developing. That's what I think. You might have to turn off your YouTube.
Just did. My bad, Heavy. Hey, I sent you the Matt Walsh and Jillian Michaels video today.
Yeah, Garrett sent me that yesterday and said it was great. I watched 20 minutes of it and I couldn't at 1.5 speed. And she's such a fucktard. I couldn't make it through it. Should I keep watching?
I mean, she is in many respects, yeah. But like she kind of comes around.
Very well spoken.
She gave the story about like she's walking into Whole Foods and sees a black lady and her baby.
Mm-hmm.
And because she's so fucking retarded with this leftist anti-racism bullshit, she couldn't even smile to the baby. Because the leftist taught her that smiling at a black person is racist. It makes no fucking sense at all.
Oh, maybe I should watch it. Yeah, that's crazy. I do the opposite.
Yeah,
I'm racist, so I go out of I'm afraid other people are racist, so I go out of my way not to be. I'd be hyper unracist or whatever the fuck it's called. And I smile at the baby. I go over talk to the lady.
Yeah, and like
I overcompensate.
Like, why didn't you just smile at the baby? It doesn't make any sense why you wouldn't do that.
Yeah. Oh, that's
but she kind of comes along and like kind of gets red pilled, and like the thing that really struck me, like I have this bias against her, obviously because of CrossFit and the bullshit she said about CrossFit years ago.
Right, me too.
But I was like, yeah, I like Matt Walsh. I'll give her a chance, and I was kind of surprised that she was like fed up with this anti-racist bullshit that's making white people bullshit like racist. And there's one point where they show this video of these anti-racist dinners that these stupid white women pay for. They pay like $5,000 for some person of color to come to their house and then make them dinner, and then they just tell them they're racist the entire time. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, there's like one Indian lady, one black lady, and one other lady, right?
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's amazing.
It's fucking crazy, dude. Like, why the fuck would you do that?
Yeah.
It's so dumb. Like, you can never win. You can never win with those kind of people. But what I did enjoy the most is like she would push back and Matt would listen, and Matt would push back and she would listen. So it was like an honest conversation back and forth that we don't have in society right now. Like, obviously they oppose each other in many different ways, but like they had an honest conversation and they were able to debate rationally and cordially.
Hey, did they talk about her being a single lesbian mom?
Yes.
And did he
towards
push
the end?
Did he push on her on that?
A little bit. I think it's kind of respectful as far as like they get into like the religious thing, and Matt goes into how, you know, obviously human beings are meant to be paired in opposite sex because of the only reason they be paired in opposite sex is to procreate. But Matt was kind of gentle on it, but she talks about it. It's just right towards the end, like the last 20 minutes of the show.
Yeah, that shit's what's cool when people can talk about that is like there's tons of things that people do wrong or that aren't ideal that they should be able to talk about and not have to defend. Or not have to. Yeah, it's like what did I eat last night before I went to bed? Last night before I went to bed, I had like fucking 10 passion fruit, a pack of pistachios, and like way too much beef jerky. And like, it's perfectly okay for someone to say, "Hey, dude, you got to stop that nighttime eating." and me not be defensive and be like, you don't understand, I have anxiety, or how hard I worked, or I didn't have time to eat earlier. It's okay to be like, yeah, in a perfect world, it would be good if I had a man in that.
Yeah, right. Well, fuck you, I didn't have a dad, so that's why I eat at night.
Yeah. It's okay to no, it's not okay to like anal. That is disgusting, Jake Chapman.
No thanks.
That's where I draw the line. But it's okay. You don't have to be defensive if someone's like, hey, you would have been better off with a man in your life, raising your kids. My sister used to be really, she was very vocal about wishing my mom and dad had stayed together. And I didn't understand why she was so vocal about that. Like, not like in our later years. And now that I'm raising my own kids, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Kids need a dad. They need a mom.
Yeah.
They need a nuclear family, period. To be successful, whole beings, they need a nuclear family. I mean, that's just obvious.
Jake Chapman, you're so gay. I'm gay because I don't want to fucking stick my fucking most precious fucking appendage in someone's fucking poop chute.
In a poop hole? No thanks, man.
Wow.
That's like never been a thought that I would want to do to my wife. Like I know exactly where it needs to go because that's where it wants to go.
Yeah, I've had the opposite thought. God, please don't be the wrong hole, because I'm about to fucking go full thrust on this one. I think I got it. My man left me. Yeah, well, you're
all right, Savvy. That's it, man. Check
it
out.
Thank you. Bye.
I think you'll enjoy it. Check out towards the end. Like it gets pretty good.
Okay.
But you'll like it. I'm surprised that she's actually a rational human being after all the bullshit she said about CrossFit.
Yeah, she went on Bill Maher. I saw clips where she went on Bill Maher and she destroyed him, which was kind of cool.
Yeah, she did. He's such a fucking pussy.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, later, Savvy.
Bye. Yes, you are gay. Yeah, I'm not disputing I'm gay. I'm just saying that not wanting to put it in a fucking anyone's asshole is not. It's not a. I think it's quite the opposite, actually. I think. Oh, maybe I don't. Maybe I don't want to put it in anyone's butt because it's my way of disguising that I'm not gay. I'm not comfortable being gay. Wow, that's fucking some twisted shit. Maybe I overcompensate for the disgust of poop and anus because I really am gay, but it's my way of protecting my gayness. The stench of shit on my penis is actually a wonderful thing. Why are you so closed-minded, Sevi? Part of me thinks if you stick it in someone's ass, you just don't like them. I had a buddy whose girlfriend always wanted him to fucking get her in the poop chute, and he wouldn't, and then she dumped him. And then one of the things he said to me is like, God, I wish I would have just fucked her in her ass. I was like, wow. So, I don't know. I have a super high tolerance for like a lot of things like blood and guts and really high intense situations. Even as I've gotten older, the smell of vomit, like if my kids vomit, like that smell of that doesn't, like I can work with it. But poop, I've just never, a baby's poop doesn't matter. It doesn't smell bad or anything, but just poop is just, maybe I don't like vomit. Maybe just anything my kids do, I can just transcend because I'm just dealing with my kids. But God, there's nothing worse than stepping in poop. God. John George, you're afraid you'd prefer it over pussy. Maybe. God. Hey, Jake, maybe it's the other way around. Maybe it's guys who like anal are really gay. And that the woman that's attached to that butthole is just a cover. I mean, that sounds way plausible, doesn't it? So, all right. That's that. Dexter season 2. I'm on season 2. It's on Netflix for anyone who wants to watch along. I was talking to Hiller about it the other day, and I watch an episode every single night. Some nights too. And I told him I'm on season 2, and I could tell like it was like I had let him down because I'm not like I think he thinks I should be watching like a season a day, and I want to. But he was like, "Really? You're only on season 2?" I mean, he was shaken. Like I told him I just did that workout with 65 pounds.
Out as a robbery crew, upwards of 50 robberies, 20 individuals arrested for upwards of 50 robberies and out of those 20 individuals, every single one of them is on the streets today. So
that's crazy. Now, there were reports that they're operating the Roosevelt Hotel, which used to be a very nice hotel in New York City. Now it's a migrant shelter. What are we talking about? What's going on inside this hotel that is now spilling out into the Times Square area?
Yeah, I mean, there's actually a recruitment process. And what started out as a robbery crew, upwards of...
So a couple months ago, they reported that 75% of the arrests in Times Square were illegal aliens. Now they're saying 20 Venezuelan gang members in New York City are behind 50 recent 42nd Street robberies. Every single one is still on the street. And they've taken over this fucking Roosevelt Hotel. Is this shit fucking even real? How could this be real? Why don't the cops just go in there and just shoot those fucking people? I don't get it. Why can't you just go in there and just start blasting fools? Oh my God. This is a really nice hotel. Holy shit. So they've given this hotel. Look at this hotel. So they've given this hotel to migrants. Are they swimming in that pool? Oh no, that's not it. Man, this place is fucking nice. Oh, it's massive. Wow. Oh, it's a Waldorf Astoria? Oh, that's the one in New Orleans. Maybe I should type in Roosevelt Hotel, New York City, so I know that there's the right images. Man. That's wild. Look at all those fucking tourists in there. So that was a beautiful place that's been completely just... God, you know people fucking are pissing and shitting in the lobby now. It'll be vacant in a year. I hope so. You don't know about nice? You don't think that looks nice? That looks really nice. That looks really nice. Hey, I DM'd Little Chino
Hello?
from episode 2 on Dexter. Do you guys know who Little Chino is, to see if I can get him on the show? Hey, what's up, caller?
Hey, it's Matthew. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, dude?
I just want to send out shirts to Sousa, and I think they got there like Wednesday or Tuesday.
Oh, what do the shirts say?
It's from my gym.
Hold on one second. Hold on. I have a very important question for you. Hold on. Hold on. I have to fix the phone. You're popping. I can't stand that shit. Hey. 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 Hey.
Yeah.
Do you think CrossFit Games athletes are a lot of them are taking illegal substances?
I wouldn't say they're illegal. I mean, I'm sure they're purchased legally.
This is Matthew, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're really fit and you have a good body, but you're not like all fucking muscle bound and shit, but you do extremely well at some fucking crazy workouts. How come you're not all fucking gigantic and fucking muscle bound?
I wish I could answer that one, but
You think it's just you think it's just your genetics?
Yeah, I mean, us not be bound to be that big that fast. I don't know.
How long have you been doing CrossFit?
2015, but like trying to be competitive probably the past like 4 years.
Yeah, it's crazy. Did you see the workout? Oh, sorry. So finish this thing about the shirt. Sorry. Say that again.
So I sent 2 shirts out to Souza, one for you and one for him. And I think they got there yesterday or Tuesday.
Okay.
I was letting you know.
I won't see them for. I don't see Souza very often. He lives like 70 miles from me. And it's through the Bay Area. But
Yeah, I knew he lived there. He just said to send them there, so I just sent them there.
Did you send me a large?
I only had 2 extra larges left, but they fit large like in the chest and shoulders.
Oh, good.
And then they're like a little. There's room in the bottom.
I'm fucking massive in the chest and shoulders.
Yeah, they fit well up top.
Good. All right. As long as my forearms can make it through the sleeves. Hey, hey, did you see that workout we were talking about yesterday?
I don't think. Which one?
It's 21 deadlift.
Yep.
15 hang cleans. 9 front squats, 1 round.
Yeah, Chase's workout for .com.
Yeah. God, this is the most publicity .com's gotten in fucking 5 years.
Yes, I saw what he talked about it on with Bill.
Can you do that unbroken with the women's weights? The women's weights 225 dead, 155 hang clean, 95-pound front squat. Could you like do the deadlift, grab the hang clean, kill it, and then do the front squat and kill it?
Yeah, easily.
Serious?
Yeah.
You think you could do it in 90 seconds? I did it with here. Let me tell you why I said that. I did it with 65 pounds in 90 seconds, but I didn't put the bar down, right? I just used one weight.
Yeah.
And the only place I took a break each round was on the 7th hang clean. I just kept it in the rack position for probably 3 to 5 seconds.
I mean, I know DT doesn't have front squats, but I can do DT in under 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So I think I could do those 3 things in 90 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think you could do it at 155, the 21 deadlift, 21 hang power cleans, and 9 front squats in 90 seconds?
Yeah, probably. I think I could be pretty close to it. Yeah.
So okay. But what about all at 225? Do you think you could do the whole thing at 225 and never put the bar down? 21 deadlifts at 225? No. Okay. What would be the most weight you could do without putting it down? You think you could do 185?
I think 185 would be like the threshold that'd be pushing the limit. Yeah.
At the hang cleans?
Because it would just be the 15 hang cleans. Yeah.
Yeah, those are a son of a bitch. I was. Go ahead.
I did Josh Bridges. He made a workout of DT and Nasty Girls, and it was at 185. And by like the 3rd round, the 185 hang cleans became rather difficult.
Yeah, that's the part I'm tripping on. I want to see people do. I want to see people do those hang. I think people just underestimate after doing 21 deadlift that your hand being able to stay closed around those hang cleans. 65 was pretty. I would tell you 65 was pretty easy, but I did it. I did a set every 5 minutes, 4 rounds. So I did it 90 seconds with the 3.5 minute break, and I did it 4 times. I was crushed though. I was a mess after that. I thought I was going to do 12 rounds. That's how fucking stupid I am.
Yeah, I think it'd be hard to go unbroken on the 15 hang cleans, but I think 185 would be definitely the upper echelon of my ability. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, thanks for letting me pick your brain.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, dude. Thank you. Where are you driving to?
I'm driving back to my house.
Oh, cool. Where are you driving from? Drop the kids off behind the chain link fence?
No, I had a personal training client in the morning, dropped off coffee for the wife, and now I'm heading home.
Oh, that's really sweet. Did your wife marry you just because you were an NFL player?
No, never even close.
Why do you think your wife married you? Why do you think she's attracted to you? She was attracted to you.
I don't know. We really didn't like each other in high school when we started dating, so I don't know.
You guys didn't like each other when you started dating?
Like, I guess I was like, playing football and wrestling, I guess I was a bit of an asshole from what she says.
Yeah. But you were attracted to her?
Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome. Wow. That's a good story. Yeah. Wow.
The relationship definitely got better after like graduating high school, and then she was in college while I was in the military, and that was like more years apart. And then when we finally got married, everything was pretty good.
I don't think my wife definitely wasn't attracted to me when she first met me either. Definitely.
I think men have to grow on women, you know.
Yeah. Maybe it's a bad sign if you're attracted to a guy and that's the guy you get.
Yeah, that might be. It sounds too positive. Anything that's too good to be true probably is.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
All right, man. Have a good one.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Matthew sounds like he's on a boat. I'm looking for NFL players now. Hey, Heidi. Good, loyal, honest, sincere, who fucking can take the cock balls deep. That's what I think that's what I think your resume should say. Oh, fuck. I mean, it really is so easy to keep a guy if you want to keep him. My wife used to love the way I smell. My wife used to just sniff me like I was cocaine for years. She would just be sniffing on me. It's crazy. I couldn't even comprehend it. Now I like the way she smells. I think she's disgusted by me now. Something in our relationship took a turn because she never complained about my farting. And then in the last like 2 years, she's like, it started to like, she comments on it. Like, dude, did you fart? I'm like, yeah, what's up? I didn't know that bothered. Like, it never bothered her. I knew that like our relationship took a turn somewhere. I had to want to grab a bite to eat first. Yeah, I'd love to. Fuck yeah. I'd love that. Dude, if you guys do, you have to. I can't tell you how excited I was that Brett Baer interviewed Kamala Harris. If you don't know about Brett Baer, he's had some problems at Fox because he doesn't toe the line. They say he's like, on all the networks, they say he's like the last true journalist. And he's been around Fox forever, since the beginning when it was a startup. And maybe your diet changed and the farts got stinkier. No, dude, my farts used to be so bad. I used to eat protein powder and shit. I used to be like insane into CrossFit, like the knuckleheads I hang out with were. You guys, like, I would just go down to the park and fucking do EVA. Yeah, I know it's fucking hard for you to believe, but I would just wake up in the morning, put 135 on the bar, and do 10 thrusters and 10 burpees for 3 rounds, like, and just kill myself. That'd be how I'd start my morning. I used to be fucking crazy, like some of you guys. I know you guys find that hard to believe, but what's up, girl?
What's up? Is this the live dating chat?
This is. I take advice and give advice.
Good. So yeah, let's hear it. I'm ready for the advice. Because my boyfriend now moved to Alaska.
Oh, shit.
So I'm thinking Brianna. Yeah. He went to go be with his kids.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, so I'm actually, I was giving Brianna crap in the comments, but I do feel maybe I'm thinking about it wrong. Maybe I should be on the same path.
Right. I just think it's smart to go after to have good radar for men who are hard workers.
Sure.
So
I get that.
I had this girl before my wife, and she had like all sorts of like things she wanted in life. And so we ended up parting ways. You know what I mean? Like she wanted a house, and she wanted this, and there were all these things she wanted. She wanted to go out to bars, once a week. She wanted to be taken out to dinner. She wanted like things like that. You know what I mean? And
Right. And you were like homeless.
And I just wanted to work. So that's my bias.
Right.
Like I just wanted to have my fucking, like I did not care. Like I wanted to like bone and then roll out of bed and go on my computer and keep working. So all I ever wanted to do was like bone, work, and work out.
I don't see the problem.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
yeah, that's the kind of guy you want, I think. That should be the and then that's why I say like, and you should just always be demanding getting boned by your boyfriend. Pressure him into fucking oblivion and never take offense when he says no.
Right. Yeah. So that's the thing is I did that. And then that's, so now I'm thinking I'm switching paths because I feel like been there, done that.
So what would be your next? Interesting.
So next one is NFL, baby.
God,
go big or go home.
God, I would love it if you dated an NFL player. That would be awesome. Hey, do you want to have more kids?
I'm available for that.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I think now I'm just totally going out into fucking deep waters here with this one, but I think that a really healthy guy might be really attracted, and a guy who has extraordinary means might be really attracted to a girl who could be a good mom to his kids. And who really wants to be a good wife.
Be a shitty mom.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's not that hard. I think I'm already doing okay there.
Yeah, exactly. So
and if he's rich, then I don't have to work.
Right.
I think maybe that's Brianna's point. Is
right.
Like, hey, I'm looking for. I don't want to have to. I'll give up my vote. I think we need to go back on women's rights. I don't need to vote if I don't have to work, and then I don't have to pay taxes. I'm fine with that.
Dude, Heidi,
let's do that.
There's a post out there where some guys like talks about taking women's rights, and I went into the comments there. It's amazing. The people are so fucking angry, but it's so fun. The comments are so fun. I wish I would have linked. I wish I would have written that post down. It's so fucking funny.
Yeah, I think we need to go back to that for sure. I know there's
what about also dating just older guys? Like guys, how old are you? What about just dating guys who are like at least 40?
Oh,
no good.
See, I just don't feel they're going to be having the stamina that I need. The energy.
Right. I could see that. Yeah, I could see that. You end up just dragging them around everywhere.
In that regard, right? Like, let's go do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, there's a whole generation of men who are just cooler than the current generation of men, and the bar is not that high. I'm not like bragging, but the men who weren't raised on social media are so much fucking cooler. At first, I thought it was just you get older and you grow away from it. You figure it out, like you're not bothered by that shit. But it really has, this generation of social media people has really damaged them. They're not having fun with it. It's like for my generation, it was kind of like liberating. Like, oh, we can fucking like express ourselves. Now the
Yeah.
generation that
Yeah.
came after it, it's like, oh shit, it's defining us.
I think there's just dipshits at every age. I
True,
think whatever you're
true,
like
true.
at 25, you're probably maybe similar to that at 40 anyways. So
But just fatter.
I think fatter, probably fucking sitting on the couch eating like shit, you know, commenting on this chat all day, stuff like that.
My kids yesterday laid me down on the floor by a window, and they got tweezers and they pulled hairs off my ear. And I yelled
Great.
and I yelled at my wife. I'm like, this is your fucking job. My wife's never been good about my wife. That's the one shortcoming Haley has. She doesn't know how to like pop zits or like do ingrown hairs no. I know, it's crazy. She's completely fucking
crazy that you're saying that. How
Wait.
can you be thinking that way? No way.
That's what, dude. That's one of the primary things. That's like that's like one of the primary things a woman does for a man. Like she pulls like the long hairs that come out of your eyebrows, pops like crazy zits on your back. If she sees a blackhead, she gets it. Like that's a fundamental. Like I would do that for her. If I saw ingrown hair on her leg or something, I would fucking be all over it. Like if I saw a mustache hair on her, I'd be like, yo, mustache hair. I mean, I haven't had to do that, but I would. You know what I mean?
She probably see, the thing is this, she's probably already handling that stuff herself.
That's what I mean.
Doesn't need your...
That's like a woman's job is to make
so
sure her
why
man
is her
doesn't.
job to groom you? Who are we, apes? Should she
Yes.
be picking
Yes.
shit off your back and
Yes.
eating it?
Yes. You don't pop the men that you've had in your life, you don't pop the zits on their back or like ingrown hairs or like pluck a hair off their ear?
I don't know. I think I've been in a lot of weird relationships. It's hard to say.
Dude, if I get in the car and I see a fucking nose hair and my wife hasn't told me about it, I will fucking call her and chastise her. I won't let her watch TV that night. No TV for you tonight.
Your privileges are taken away and you're grounded.
No TV for you. I one time got in a fight with Haley, like such a gnarly fight, that I got some tape and I put an X in the corner of the room and I told her to stand in it.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
That is not what happened. She
That
would
is.
beat your ass.
Well, she didn't stand in it. That part she didn't, but I did it. I had to do it. I'm like, go stand in the corner over here, and I put X
She
on the town.
fucking rolled her eyes and said, okay.
Yeah, she goes, you're fucking crazy. I said, shut up, go stand in the corner. Stand on the X.
Right.
I think I'm trying to remember who took the I should call her really quick. I should find out what happened to that tape in that corner. It stayed there forever.
Yeah, because then she's not gonna fucking clean up after your mess.
Yeah, it stayed. Hold on 1 second. Let me see. Hold on. Let me call her. Let me find out what happened there with that.
Hi, Heidi.
Hi. Is your mom there?
Hi.
Is your mom there? Let me talk to mom real quick.
Heidi?
Hi, let me talk to mom real quick.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mom,
Get to the
it's
bottom.
the 7 podcast show.
Don't ever answer the phone again.
He was FaceTiming with your dad.
Oh.
You didn't have to answer, honey.
Hey, do you remember that time I put tape
Hey.
on the? Remember that time I put tape on the floor, and I told you to go stand. I put the X on the floor. I told you to go stand in the corner.
Oh my God.
Yes or no?
No, I blocked that shit out.
How long did that tape stay on the
That
floor
was
there?
so sucky. That was a red flag.
How long did that tape stay on the floor
What?
there? How long did that tape stay on the floor?
I don't know. Do you remember?
No, I don't remember who picked it up. I just remember it being there forever.
No, I don't remember.
Were you attracted to me
Maybe
the first
when
time
we
you?
moved.
Were you
Maybe
attracted?
when we moved.
Were you attracted to me the first time you saw me?
The very first time?
Yeah.
I think I had my eyes on someone else
Right. All right.
a moment. So
All right. Enough. All right. I love you.
I love you too. I thought you were cute.
All right. Fine. Oh, cool. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
See? All right.
See?
There you go.
Okay, well, if you know if any NFL guys, let
Could
me
you
know.
tolerate a man doing that to you, Heidi?
Doing what?
Well, what if me and you were in a fight? What if we were married and we were in a fight and I was like, I put X on the ground and told you to go stand in the corner? What would you say?
Fuck off.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. I think that's what Haley told me.
Right.
God, do you know how fucking clever I thought I was when I did that? I mean,
Yeah, I bet. And well, here's the thing.
it's a really
What if
solid
he
way to be
didn't go
demeaning,
stand
right?
there?
It's really fun because you don't. It's like you don't want to. It's a great way to be demeaning. You know what I mean? Because there's no like what's she gonna do?
Did
Tell
you
her?
expect her to really go stand there?
No.
Like, what
I
were
probably
you
would have
expecting?
left. Hey, dude, I probably would have left her if she actually stood in the corner.
Right. Exactly.
I probably thought I was so fucking clever and funny.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Thanks for chatting.
All right. Don't
Let
let
me
anyone.
know.
You don't want a guy who wants to put it in your dumper either.
I know. I'm totally against that.
Okay, good. All right.
Good. Okay, bye.
Nice hearing your voice. Bye. Oh, hey, wait.
Love you, bye.
Hey, I want to say one more thing.
What?
You had an incredible
What?
hair day the other day. Your hair is beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens once a quarter. About.
Yeah. I was like, holy, I showed my wife. I think showed my wife. I was like, holy fuck, Heidi's having a great hair day. She's like, oh yeah, she looks beautiful. Anyway.
Yeah,
good
I
job.
just have to shower. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
All right, bye.
Love you, bye.
Love you too. For Heidi's ticket to Tahoe, ski bunny hot tub time. For Heidi's plane ticket to Alaska. All right. Sevi fights with his life like Bert and Ernie. Shit. Someone try that next time you fight with your wife and tell me what happens. Please, someone try that. Just get some masking tape and be like, hey, you need to fucking time out. Tell me how that goes. I mean, it's so benign compared to like fuck you bitch, or you know what I mean? It's just Trish, a Brian Friend song video, please. Brian Friend song video. No, I can't listen to it again. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I don't know if I want to know. Fucking sanctuary cities. How insane is it? They're sanctuary cities. You can commit crimes here and not get in any trouble as long as you're an illegal alien. I wonder how this chick's gonna age right here.
That is not allowed. So if anybody came in here today wearing a Kamauer of
we would ask
Biden
them,
or
they would have to cover it up or leave at 150 feet if they had a same thing with the bumper sticker. Yes, sir.
Who are all these people who got it tattooed on their face?
They're on the other side.
So what about me? All these people? Can I vote right here with this? Just listen. Y'all good?
Wow, that guy has a Trump tattoo on his leg.
Well, you have it covered.
So if I had shorts like these on, if I had daddy hoochie shorts on, I couldn't.
So if I go get a MAGA tattoo on my face right now and I come in here, I'm just not allowed to vote?
We'd have to figure out some way of covering that. I'm sorry. So
I'm going to go get a MAGA tattoo right now and come back.
Holy shit.
Got that MAGA face set now, baby. Let's fucking go.
Is that a dude? Is that a super hot chick or is that a guy? My radar's all fucked up. What is that? David, what is that? I love that these people exist. That's a great line. You can't wear political endorsements to polling locations. That's been a law forever.
We're not allowed to be in here. Says Trump. I'm not allowed. Okay, so I'm not allowed to be here with my Trump or my MAGA. So you know what I did, sir? I went and I got a MAGA face tat. So I'm gonna come in there to the polls. I'll take this hat off. You can hold it to me.
That might be a dude.
I am good to go. I'm sorry, man.
Whoa, she almost bumped him with the cannons. That poor guy. He's just trying to do his fucking job. See how thick his shoes were? Jesus, old people are fucking crazy. Listen, old people, don't wear thick shoes.
We've been told that is not allowed. So if anybody came in here today wearing a Kamala.
Yeah, you can't wear, I guess you can't wear OnlyFans detected. Yeah, for sure, right? Plastic surgery, makeup, aesthetic enhancements have become so bad that they can't tell what sex or race anyone is anymore. It's just ambiguous. Yeah, that, I mean, God, that's got to be a fucking dude. No, hey, Cameron, what's up, dude? Hey, Seb, you watch Tommy G's video on the Israelites? It's wild. No. The Be Friendly song is so off base. Redoing John Denver's song for Serbian Man is dumb. Oh, no. Guys, don't make me go look. I really don't want to do it. I just want to talk about Trump. You guys want to see the fucking craziest thing ever? You guys ready for fucking this? So a cop shot this chick in her... This story's crazy, dude. Who is Sydney Wilson? Women shot dead after slashing police officer. This is what's crazy about this story. If this was 2 years ago, it would say black woman shot dead after slashing police officer. This story's fucking wild. Oh, do they actually show the video? Oh, I'm not even. Oh, shit, I'm not sharing the screen. Sorry. You're not even gonna believe. I didn't know the video is right here. Wait till you see this video. Look at this. Look at this. So this is body cam shows woman shows a cop knocking on a woman's door. Here's what's crazy. This cop was called to this house by a social worker who wanted a wellness check. You know how all these fucking libtards are like, we need less officers and more wellness check people. This is crazy. Okay, here we go. It's a cop who was asked by a social worker to do a wellness check on this chick, Sydney Wilson.
How are you?
Did you see that shit? She says, "How are you?" And
how are you?
She has a fucking knife in her hand. And she fucking slashes at the fucking cop. Yeah, it's a woman. She's 6'6".
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, back up. Oh, yeah. Back up. Back up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, man. How's it doing? Please back up. Oh, yeah. Back up. Oh, back.
And he's got some Asian accent.
Back up. Back up.
Oh, there's more. There's more. Hold on. Let me hold on. Let me see. There's more. You won't even fucking believe it. This shit is fucking crazy. What a world we live in. But if this article would have come out 2 years ago, it would have said black woman slashes police officer. I'll show you more in a second. Hold on. A woman who was fatally shot by a Virginia police officer after apparently slashing his face with a knife during a welfare check had posted about being certified to provide adult mental health first aid on social media. This lady was certified to provide adult mental health first aid. So she's a listen, anyone who uses the term mental health or is saying that they help mental health, I would say 99% of them are complete fucking retards and psychos. I just love Sean, what's the guy's name, the UFC fighters, take on mental health. Like, if you have mental health issues, just plan on doing more nice stuff for other people. Wake up and want to do nice stuff for other people. Stop thinking and all your problems will end. Oh, fuck. What is going on here? Sydney Wilson, 33, was pronounced dead at the hospital on September 16th. The Fairfax Police Department said an officer had responded to the 1100 block of Sunrise Valley. They reported the counselor asked police to conduct a welfare check on Wilson, who they reported to be in an agitated state. 14-year veteran Peter Liu, Asian guy. So this is Asian hate. Black lady on Asian guy. 2 years ago, this is black woman, cop kills black woman, but not anymore. Arriving at the door of Wilson's apartment, knocking, Wilson opened the door dressed in a robe and said hi twice before closing the door again. She didn't look like she closed the door to me. The video shows Liu continued knocking, asking for Wilson to open the door. He yelled, "Oh, Jesus Christ," as she says, "How are you?" and raised a knife and lunged at him. She slashed at him. He instructed her to back up several times. When Wilson again lunged toward him, Wilson fired. When Wilson lunged again toward him, Wilson fired 2 shots. No, Peter Liu fired 2 shots. He fired 3 more times at Wilson, appeared to be still moving forward. Then she fell to the ground. The footage shows blood dripping from Liu's head onto his hand. She graduated from St. John's College High School in Washington, D.C. before going on to earn her bachelor's degree from Georgetown. She played basketball during high school and college. She's a fierce competitor. She genuinely loved the game of basketball and all her teammates throughout the years, creating lifelong bonds. Sydney loved children, the 6'6" slasher, and was an inspirational speaker to young girls, the 6'6" cop killer, that were coached by her former teammates and aspired to play high school and college basketball. Sydney has a legacy of friendship in attacking police officers, Asian hate. Empathy and love will live in our hearts for everyone who's ever met her. Are you out of your fucking mind? Georgetown tried to fucking post all, I guess tons of people on social media attacked the cop before the footage came out. But now that the footage is out, God, I hate it when hot chicks are killed. Whenever hot chicks are killed, I'm always like, what a waste. You should have just boned one fucking ugly, desperate guy before you fucking did something stupid.
Sydney Wilson, and she was unjustly murdered by racist cops. At least according to some activists. One person said, "Release the name of Sydney Wilson's murderer." Another saying, "Police went to her apartment and murdered her in the doorway." Georgetown women's basketball team even posted a tribute saying they are mourning the tragic loss of Sydney Wilson. As of yesterday, body cam footage was released, and Georgetown is catching a lot of heat for that tribute. I'll let you figure out why.
Jesus Christ. Oh, back up! No! Oh, yeah! Back up, back up. Oh, yeah! Back up! Start medic, please.
Look at that shit. Fucking crazy, right? The cop was there doing a social worker called the fucking cop. That's why you don't, social workers are fucking idiots. That whole fucking genre of fucking mental health is a fucking train wreck. I heard someone talking about the other day that the boys don't need to talk more. They need to fucking talk less. People need to, I don't let my kids drown on for fucking 30 minutes about some fucking problem that they're having. And basically the way the fucking human mind works is you tell yourself stories, and if those stories stick, those are your fucking stories. I'm not going to be a fucking codependent and help my kid make a story stick and playing the victim. There's times to listen and there's times to be like, hey, we got to move on. Okay, now let's hear the voice of Angel Brian Friend. Brian sings a tribute song to Lazarus. Is that what you guys are telling me? I want to do a whole show where I just hear stories about people who've walked in on their mates getting railed. Remember when Brian told us that story? How he walked in on that chick, his girlfriend, getting railed. Oh, who'd they get? Oh. Did the Israelis get someone? Oh, shit. Let me see this. Wow, his fucking brains are blown out. That picture's crazy. I guess that's the term canoed. Who did the Israelis just kill? Israel. Let me see. Israel news. Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar reportedly killed in sunrise encounter with Israel forces. Damn. Wow, they're really I wonder if people are going to celebrate on the streets. Officials tell Israel media that there's a high probability one of 3 killed in Gaza was Sinwar, the architect of the October 7th attack. Sinwar, the Hamas leader who masterminded the October 7th attack on Israel that triggered the war in Gaza, has been killed in an unexpected encounter with Israeli ground forces, according to several initial reports. The Israeli Defense Forces said it was checking whether Sinwar was one of the 3 militants killed during an operation, but their identity could not be yet confirmed. Several security officials speaking anonymously to Israel media said the bodies had been taken to Israel for DNA tests. Yeah, it's definitely him. I'm looking at some photos. Big old piece of his scalp, his head is missing. You can see his brain. Damn. They're just taking out all the fucking leadership. In 1989, he was sentenced to 4 life sentences for the abduction of killing of 2 Israeli soldiers and 4 Palestinians he's suspected of collaboration. He served 22 years becoming a respected prison leader before he was released in 2012 prison exchange in which Israel soldier Jalad Shalit was returned for 1,000 Palestinians. Wow. Holy shit. So this guy and 1,000 Palestinians in jail were traded for 1 Israeli soldier in 2011. And now flash forward to 2024, and this guy's the mastermind that got 1,200 fucking rave kids killed. I know it's not 1,200 rave kids. Stop. But you know what I mean. Wow. All right. Clock says, yeah, all the leadership has been killed and the children that they were hiding behind. Hi, Ari. He was called the Butcher. That was his nickname. Man.
I have some good news and bad news.
Oh, what's the bad news?
The bad news is I'm on your show. The good news is I'm doing carnivore.
What do you mean you're doing? You're too young to do. You're doing the carnivore diet. Mm-hmm. What do you mean you're too young to do the carnivore diet?
No, I'm not. I did it for a day with Flavi before.
What's your what's made me think about changing your eating practices?
Yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
when I was eating the steak, it was good. I couldn't stand eating. I couldn't stop.
Yeah, you know what's funny is the other day when I was bringing you home from jiu-jitsu, you're like, I need meat tonight. I need meat tonight. I thought that was weird. I was like, wow, this kid's
I used to hate meat.
You did?
Yeah, I did not like it.
I didn't know that.
I used to be so picky about it because I didn't like it.
Mhm.
Mom didn't cook it all the way.
I want to ask you a really fucking personal question.
Mm-hmm.
It might even be inappropriate to ask you on the air.
Okay.
You ready to be vulnerable?
Kinda.
Okay. So yesterday,
Yeah.
we were training in the gym.
Oh no.
In the garage,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
And it was me, you, and Joey training in there.
Yeah.
And then Jackson, your cousin called and said, "Hey, I'm gonna take Avi to go fly remote control planes." But you had to go. You'd already done an hour of training, jiu-jitsu training, but you had 2 more hours left in the evening. And so Avi got to go fly the plane, and you had to go train some more.
Uh-huh.
And you went to training and you looked like you had a blast, right? Did you have fun yesterday in training?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you look like you were having a blast. Your girlfriend's there, your teachers are cool, everything's cool, right? But you were pissed. You're like, why does he get to go fly remote control airplanes and I have to just keep training like a madman?
Mm-hmm.
Have you processed that some more? Do you have some different, like, do you see the importance of, I mean, Avi got to go fly remote control planes because his toe was hurt, so he couldn't train. Do you feel okay about it now? Like, after we went and trained, are you like, yep, I'm a badass. I need to train. I need to stay focused. I need to be disciplined. Because now you're saying you're switching your diet to carnivore, which will make you even more fierce.
What does fierce mean?
I don't know what fierce means. Let me look it up.
Heidi.
Fierce is having or displaying intense or ferocious aggressiveness. Yeah, being aggressive.
Oh. Heidi, does sanitary mean weird? Like,
no, sanitary means clean.
Oh.
Let me see. Oh, Greg's asking if I want to go to breakfast.
Oh, the kids left, but I don't care.
You'll still come with us?
Heck yeah. But we have to leave now.
Why?
We have the center.
At what time?
We have to get there at least. We have to leave at like 1:30.
Okay. Hold on. Call her. Hi. Hello.
What's up, boys?
What's up, dude?
Who's calling?
Happy Tuesday. How's the line doing? It's Jeremy. You know me.
No,
He's like, no, I don't. Who the heck? There he goes.
You said it. You said no, I don't before I even said it.
Yeah, I know, man. Sorry. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine. Just I felt like you read my mind.
I do that all the time. You're not going to beat me, are you? You're
No.
a savage out there.
Yeah.
Is your dad still there?
Uh-huh.
I am. I'm reading.
Hey, I just did
I'm reading text messages as you and Ari take over the show.
Oh, sweet. Jeremy and Ari. I just did that work 2019.
Oh, yeah?
Dude. I was listening when you're talking to Colten, and then I jumped in for 9:15.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Colten, any discussion about like doing that whole thing broken? Did he say he could?
Hold on one second. Hold on one second. You're breaking up. I want to fix it. Hold on. I could hear Avi playing the piano. Is that Avi playing? Yeah, I think he said he could do it unbroken. I think he said he could do the men's weight unbroken. I think he said that. He said for sure the women's weight.
For sure, the women, yeah, no doubt. Someone like him, and I would say even like a super fit person at a gym, a guy could do that.
Could you do the women's weight?
The women weight, yes, I could do that unbroken. I went into this one thinking, like, and I don't know, maybe you guys talked about this. I don't know if it would be even smart. So, what was the crash workout with the pill thrusters and the chest to bar? And John was like, you know, Colton's gonna go unbroken. He said he's gonna do it.
Yeah.
And then it came down to it, and it was like, dude, that would be stupid. Like, what? Why would you do that? You're gonna blow your load too early, and you're gonna fade off. And that's kind of how I thought doing it. So, I think Colton could do it unbroken. If I'm being honest, I think he could do it unbroken. It's going to come down to those last handful of hang power cleans. But I'll tell you straight up that I did not do that workout unbroken. But it is a savage workout. That was awesome. Did you do it?
No, I did it with 65 pounds, just 65 pounds on one bar. And I did it in 90 seconds, rested 3.5 minutes, 4 rounds. I thought I was going to do it 12 rounds, but even with 65 pounds, it was easy, but it was very uncomfortable for me. I mean, that's 60 hand cleans. That's more hand cleans than I've done in 2 years. Yeah, Ari did it with 12 pounds.
No, I think it was 15.
15,
no.
Whatever.
Yeah,
15?
Yeah, he did it with 15.
How many rounds did you do, Ari?
Same thing, right?
Yeah, I think 4 rounds.
4. I like that. That's cool. It's a little different than
our rule
like
was,
the stimulus is heavy, but you know.
Yeah, and our rule was you got to hold the bar the whole time. Can't let go of the bar.
No dropping it. Did you have a penalty?
No, you're just a pussy. You're already a pussy for doing it with 65 pounds. Oh yeah, you let the bar, but you let go of the bar for like a half a second because you didn't know. One time.
I forgot a little.
And I called you pussy for it.
You did?
No,
you're only 7, Ari. It's all good, dude. You get away with a lot at that age.
Graciano did was flirting with doing it with 315 unbroken, just one weight.
The whole way?
Yeah, I mean he showed.
Good
I guess on his
night.
Instagram, I played it, and from what I could tell, he did the 21 deadlift unbroken, and then there's a cut in the film, and then he does like 7 or 10 hand cleans. I don't think it can be done. I don't think he can do it at 315. I don't think he can do the men's weight, to be honest. Without putting the bar down.
Unbroken on that. Oh, I don't know if Taylor are we going back to kill Taylor on Saturday or?
Yeah.
If he doesn't have a workout, dude, I strongly recommend that one. That's a savage one. Did Ari just tell me to hold on?
No, he told me to hold on. No, he has to do stuff he can win. I hope he does 40 rope climbs for time or something. Although Hans will come on.
It's like 30.
Yeah. Although I think Hans won when he did 30, right?
He did. Yeah. Hans he's a savage too. But yeah, I just wanted to report that I did that workout and that sucked and it was not unbroken. There was some unbroken sets in there, but it was not unbroken. I think 550 was my time, somewhere around there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, with 65 pounds, I can do it in 90 seconds.
I like that idea though. You said 90 seconds on, 90 off.
No, I did. You know what I did? I set the interval timer for 5-minute rounds, 12 rounds. So I was going to do it for an hour, but I got 20 minutes into it, and I was like, "Fuck this!" So I basically did. I did that 4 times in 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I got a 3.5 minute. I got a 3.5 minute break after each round.
Gotcha.
That'd be good. That'd be a good workout for a young girl. For a young girl, like a 12-year-old girl, that'd be a good workout.
There you go. Anyways.
All right. Thanks, dude.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Peace.
Ciao. Bye.
See you, Ari.
Oh, that was sweet. He said bye to you. He knows who you are.
How?
But what's his advice on dating? Sebby, do you still need a sponsor for Kill Taylor? Oh, Mr. Bo Keating. We always need sponsors. We got one this week. I think it's a curator of T-shirts. It's some company that curates T-shirts. Do you think you could do this?
Give me it. So just like this?
Yeah.
How do you?
I bet you I could do it. I could do it with both hands. I'm crazy talented. I'm ambidextrous.
How do you make it that loose? Like, oh, I get it now. Kinda, not really. No, I don't get it. Oh, I'm stuck on my Hulkbuster. Hey, where are we gonna put that when all the people come?
Ever had an OnlyFans channel sponsor Kill Taylor? No, but I want to. I want like Pfizer to sponsor it, or like a cigarette company or something.
Why cigarette company?
Just because it would be funny.
It would not be funny.
Look at this. Look at this. Two-handed.
Which one is that?
I don't know. What if you knock my coffee over? People saw me just complete. Oh, dude, do this one, dude.
That easy?
So easy. This is full fucking pussy mode. That one's made for you. Go. Watch. Let me see you go do it.
Let me do it with one hand.
Hey, I want to ask you a serious question, dude. I want to ask you a serious question.
It's easy.
Since you avoided my last question, how old are you?
7.
Okay.
Gonna be 8.
Seriously, so we wrestle a lot, right?
Mhm.
Every day, right?
Yeah, basically.
So you got a good feel for me.
Mhm.
How long before you seriously think you could kick shit out of me?
16.
16?
I could throw you out the window when I'm 16.
Dude, I that would be crazy if I could still beat you up when you were 16. I don't think
pick you up. You can be lying down like this on the floor, pick you up, and chuck you out of the window.
God, I love you, dude. I think it's gonna be quicker than that, dude.
Really?
I think the only
14?
reason, dude, I don't know. The only reason why I can beat you up is because
I'm I'm small.
yeah, because you're small. Because I could do just weird shit to you. I could just like fling you around. But dude, you're savage, dude. When we're wrestling, if I'm not careful,
You're hurt?
yeah, fuck, I can't let you get behind me.
Why?
Because you fucking, you know why. That's gonna be fun to see. God, I hope I don't get hurt on accident.
When I'm 16.
CK7 says 12. Yeah, it could be 12.
Oh well, thank you.
Dude, you're
Thank you,
getting
Sean.
it's getting crazy.
Avi can beat you when he's 13. He had to get ready for that.
No.
Get ready.
You're gonna be the first one.
Really? To beat you up?
Yeah, you'll be the first. I mean, hopefully you don't actually do it. Hopefully one day you're like, oh damn, I could kick my dad's ass.
I thought I could kick your ass when I was like 5, but now I understand. You can just like you're crying.
I'm not crying. I'm crying, but not because I'm sad. I'm laughing. Hey, what time is Kumon today?
Oh, 2.
Okay. I think I'm pretty open. Might have to bring the kids.
Yes. I'm hungry. Oh shoot.
That's cool.
I was gonna get French toast, but never mind. It's fine. I'll just get eggs and bacon. I really wanted French toast. Damn.
Have you ever taken the trash out?
No.
Well, how come? Are you strong enough to pull the trash out of the can and could you lift it and put it into the outside can?
I don't know.
Oh, we should try that.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to have you do it. I
No.
mean, I'm gonna have.
Mama told me that Avi took the trash out the other day. That he rolled the cans out for the garbage man. Those cans are huge. I want to see him. I want to see him do that.
Oh yeah, I rolled the cans before.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Before. Oh shoot! I really. Oh.
You can't have French. Look at Dick Butter just said you can't have French toast. Your carnivore diet.
Okay, I'm just gonna get eggs and bacon then.
Eggs and bacon.
Mm-hmm.
How's the 100-pound dumbbell coming? You know what is interesting is I was concerned that this arm would hurt from the hand cleans, and it's not too bad. Maybe I need to start working towards the dumbbell again. Maybe I should try the 80 today. Not today. Maybe tomorrow. And my QL is injured. You guys know about the QL. My QL is injured, but it's getting better.
It's still injured?
Yeah, it's still injured. Mold.
Seems like it's fine.
I know. I play it off good. I'm not a pussy.
You're always a
all right. Are we done?
I don't know. It's up to you.
Trying to see if there's anything I can play that's funny that
I'm allowed to hear.
Yeah. I already played that.
Played what? I don't. I probably didn't
Oh,
hear
this
it.
says meat. What is this? Maybe this is something you can hear. No, I already played that.
To me?
No, but to the listeners here, they take priority over you.
What does priority mean?
They're first in my life. The listeners are my first true love, then you. I'm joking.
Check this out, yeah.
All right. I'll see you guys later. Time for breakfast. Great show. Colten, thanks for coming on.
God damn it.
What?
I can't have French toast.
Yeah. You're carnivore.
I might
Hey, but
quit.
here's the thing.
God.
Here's the thing. Here's what I would tell yourself. You order steak and eggs
Bacon and
with
eggs?
extra butter. No, just get a steak and eggs. Get a steak. They'll serve a steak to you there.
Nah.
And then
Okay.
tell yourself, hey, if I'm still hungry, I can eat a pancake. But you won't be hungry. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I might just get French toast because the pancakes are huge. I never eat all of it.
Boy, you sure weren't carnivore very long.
I'm not gonna get it. Just want it so bad.
Oh, do you want me to read you a children's book?
Is it short?
Why, you like long books?
No.
This book is called Jude's Got a Tude. Like, like she has an attitude.
Jude's got a tude.
Not Jew's got a tude. Jude's got a tude. Not Jews. Jude. A Girl Who Will Challenge the World by Brandon Waddell. You can purchase this book on Amazon. Illustrated by Patrick and Marston.
It's about Taylor. Sounds like it's about Taylor.
Today's world is changing and new. It's hard to know just how to be you. Be quiet, speak out, stand up for a cause. It's almost like living in the land of Oz.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
Walking that line with a strong attitude is often where we find little Miss Jude. Jude is a fun 10-year-old girl. Inside her is stirring a vibrant world. Look, she has her hands in her pocket. Everything Jude tries, she expects to be great. She doesn't like hearing, "You'll have to wait." Jude's big brother gets to do all the fun first. Always being second is sometimes the worst. Oh, that was what you were tripping on yesterday. Avi was getting to go fly planes, and you had to go to the gym and kick people's asses. You were like, "Wah, Heidi, I want to fly back." So she's lying on the park bench here. Patience is hard being so young, but even harder for Jude is biting her tongue. Speaking her mind comes easy for Jude. She lets it all out with tons of attitude. Oh, that's like you. You just let shit fly. You have a potty mouth. I appreciate, though, how you contain it in here. That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Right now for Jude, who's starting 5th grade, she feels confident like she has it all made. Every day is full of singing, piano, and arts, annoying her brother who stinks like farts. But being a little sister isn't always much fun, especially when she wants to shine like the sun. Look, he's all buff and shit.
Doesn't look buff.
She's school and practice and friends coming to play. Jude spent her time on the go each day. Gymnastics and music, art and volleyball. There's so much to do even when you're still small. From a young age, she began to mimic the trends. She's always on top of it and shows all of her friends, making up songs that she plays in her head, dancing so much her shoes need new thread, singing in the shower so loud and so proud, or playing the ukulele for an invisible crowd. Trying new things always comes easy for Jude. She does it with bravery and joyous attitude. Jude is consistently eager and a real go-getter, not satisfied, only doing things the adults let her. Oh, my fucking neck hurts from reading it like that.
Keep going.
Jude wants to act just as she knows that she should. Following the rules makes her feel really good. Jude is aggressively helpful When attending her school, she tries to help every student follow every rule. She's got an attitude that is strong and bold, but not everyone likes doing what they're told. Enforcing the rules in all the classes she's in, helping the teachers out like a busy mother hen. Oh, is she a tattletale? Is that a nice way of saying she's a tattletale?
I think.
Were you just picking your nose?
No.
Oh. Do you think you pick your nose every day?
No.
Oh. Do you think I pick my nose every day?
I'd say I do.
Oh.
Like just now.
Some friends don't understand her passion, her loud personality, or funky, fresh fashion. Jude lives life to the beat of her very own drum that's molding her into who she'll one day become. Not being like others at the end of the day is really the best, no matter what others say. Other kids will talk, sometimes good, sometimes bad, which can make Jude feel either happy or sad. Not everyone will always be nice. Jude and all the girls need to hear this advice. That's going to happen in a life while growing up. Just keep smiling, singing, and filling your cup. Happiness is inside you like a glowing bright light. Happiness is inside of you? You must protect it and grow it with all of your might. Your happiness is yours to have and to hold. It's more precious than silver, diamonds, or gold. From little girl to star, teacher or leader, no one can judge your own inner meter. Happiness, teacher, success, leader, patience. How high a climb to find your success, that will be up to you, living fearless. Like a growing seed, inside is greatness. Patience and time will lead to success. You are you, and that's not like the rest, proving that you are the very best. Grow up happy and loving no matter how you are viewed, even if others say that Jude's got a tude. Look, and there's a picture of the author. That's the guy who wrote the book. I know him. He's a friend of mine. I have his phone number.
I wish it was more violent. Like.
You wish it was more violent?
I wish he was kicking ass or something. Sorry.
Oh, we were doing so good. Out.
What are you eating?
Ari goes, that's good, Avi. Ari goes, he's going to be carnivore, and then 2 minutes later, he's like, I'm getting waffles today at breakfast.
I didn't say that. I said
Mazel
I'm
manos.
not.
Mazel manos.
Fine, I just might. I don't know. Wait, where are we going to breakfast?
What's this wee shit, white man?
Huh?
What's this wee shit, white man?
You're white too.
I know, but why do you say we're going to breakfast?
Because we're a family.
Oh.
Yeah.
Big Joe.
Family.
Joe, come on in, buddy. Joe, sit on the couch. No one ever gets to see you, Joe. Is he? You're in your undies? Hey, just come sit on the couch. Just let people see you. No one ever gets to see you. You're a boss.
Ari said when he was 16, he's going to throw you out the window and eat you up.
I asked him when he thought he could kick my ass. How old do you think you'll be before you think you can kick my ass?
Oh, 3 years.
3 years.
That's what I said.
13. That sounds probably right. The thing is if you don't weigh enough, I could do crazy shit to you.
At 13, I'll probably weigh a good 100 pounds.
I know, but
no, Heidi, I'll be a jiu-jitsu champion, and I'll be doing everything. Won't be getting hurt anymore. No, all my broken toe will be better. I'll just be like effing.
I'm so
things up.
creative in my shot choices. You would.
No, I passed your guard a couple days ago.
Hey, yesterday when we were in the bed, you'd never pass my guard.
Oh my God!
You've never
He passed your guard.
No.
Yesterday. Yeah.
Listen.
Passed your guard.
Listen, you
He
jackasses.
passed your
If I'm
guard.
fucking sleeping and you mount me, that's not passing my guard. No one in this house.
You weren't sleeping. You keep
That's
lying
such
about
horseshit.
that.
I'm not lying about it. If you guys have ever passed my guard, it's because I
We'll
let
do
you
it
or
right
something.
now. Live. Point the camera down. Live.
Okay.
Bring that camera in
I'd
there
use
in
my
the
phone. I'll
playroom.
go live on Instagram. Fucking ass pound you guys.
No, you will not.
Yeah, I will tear you guys up.
Hold on. This is private talk.
Okay, go ahead. I lowered your mic. Go ahead. Your mic's off. No one can hear. Oh. I'm going to turn the volume up so we all hear. I heard you say we'll kick the shit out of him.
No, that's not true. I said we're gonna lose.
Oh, you're a good guy. Yeah. What's up, Joey? What's up, dude? Joey, how old before you think you can take me?
Joey's 15.
Joey's
not 10.
Joey's gonna get big. He's gonna be like 5'7".
He'll destroy you when he's 10.
Big.
I'll probably destroy you. He'll start grabbing your hair, just start ripping it, just start wrapping you. I'll probably be so short.
Sevon's guard mouth is probably trash. I just got the impact guard.
Trash.
I got the impact mouth guards for Ari. We're gonna mold them in the next day or two. What do you think about those? Do you guys like those?
No.
No?
I do. I like them.
Yeah, you haven't even tried them yet. I'm gonna mold one for you, and then if you like it, we'll get one for the boys.
What boys?
You two. I know, but I got a really good one that like you make the mold at home and then you send it away and they custom make you a mouthpiece.
Is it bad biting on your nails?
I mean, I think I think it shows weakness.
Like, what do you mean?
I didn't say mouth guard for fuck's sake. What did you say? What did she say?
Sorry.
Oh, my guard is probably trash. Dude, my guard's insane. Are you kidding me? My guard is insane.
Your guard sucks.
You do think it sucks?
Yeah.
Well,
Nico can patch your guard like that. You're like this. All you do is defend.
Oh,
Nico can attack.
Well,
Deny.
yeah, that's true. That is true. I have no attacks. Hey, show the bring your hand up and show. So this Avi worked out for like an hour straight yesterday, and he did that workout too that I did. But look at that blood blister on his hand. Hold on, let me see if I can focus that. Can you guys see that? That's a nice one, dude. A little further away. Let me see if I can. Yeah, that's a great blood blister. Damn. That thing is nasty.
It is.
Does that hurt?
Yeah.
It didn't hurt in the shower? Let me feel that. Bring that over here. Let me feel that. I want to see if it's squishy. God, that's crazy.
Yeah. You can hear me, right, Heidi?
Yeah.
Should get another pair of headphones. One for Joey. Could someone sit up there and use headphones? Be the producer.
I don't know. I want to go. There's too much going on in here.
Heidi, can you put the mic up here?
I was just looking at this video. It shows all the layers of back muscle. Holy crap, the back is crazy.
Heidi, can you put the mic right here? It's a real bathing suit.
No, it's not it's just layers of back muscle. Damn. What'd you say?
Can you put it up here?
I can try. Does that mic work? I think I unplugged that stuff. Can you hear it talking to the mic up there?
Hello?
No, try the other mic.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that works.
Hi.
Oh, so you just need headphones up there.
Yeah. Just give me a pair of headphones and I'll just sit up here.
Dude, Ari, I should teach you how to run the show, dude. What if you were on the show with me and you ran the show? God, you would hear some crazy shit, dude.
Really?
Oh, my God. I say some vile stuff on here sometimes.
Okay, that'd be cool. I would also. Yeah, like last time we got a podcast, Mom, I heard something about
No,
penis.
stop. Okay, I have to go. All right.
What's going on? I can't work this dumb microphone.
There's no buttons to push over there. Oh, yeah, you can turn that on. You can play with that.
I'm trying to, but it won't work.
This office is a dream for kids, isn't it?
Yeah, it
Not
is.
really.
How
What
do
are you talking about? Do you want to play with my knife?
Yes.
Yeah.
I do.
See, there you go. There you go. You want to play with this giant bullet I have?
I have one of those.
Okay.
Oh.
Yo.
All right, let me try sitting up there. You can have my headphones.
All right.
No, then
Love you
you can
guys.
actually go.
I'll talk to you guys later. Let's plan on doing a November 5th show for the election. David, great seeing you. Love you, buddy. May you have a wonderful day. May the burning in your pants. Good. Brian Friend song.
KO.
Where is it? Tell me where it is. Be friendly.
morons.
Be friendly.
Hiding. You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you. Be friendly fitness.
Yeah, I know. I am.
I don't
Scratch it
see.
on my
I don't
hand.
see anything.
You don't?
No. Who is that?
Who's what? Who's you? Yeah, it's weird, right?
I don't know. I don't see any. I see just a bunch of the reps ahead stuff. A fight for Lazar. I can't. I don't see it. Oh, he did. Brittany Weiss. I don't see it. Where is it? Brian Friend Fitness. What's this? This is Be Friendly Fitness.
Be friendly.
Brian.
Oh, be friendly. Oh, be friendly. Be friendly.
Ari, what are you doing?
Be friendly.
This fucking guy has 23,000 followers.
No. Be friendly.
He's got over 3 times the amount of followers I do.
Wow. Isn't he rich?
Yeah, he's filthy rich.
Oh, I love to live with him.
There's no fucking way I'm playing that.
That's my new dad. What's his name? What's his name?
His name's Mike.
Daddy Mike, will you get me ice cream?
Yeah. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Wait, no, not that one. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. I am your father. I am your father. I am your father. From a galaxy far, far away.
Oh.
Hello.
Hey, are you guys gonna steer me wrong? Is there some? Good. Good.
Oh my God, this doesn't work. Echo.
Oh, you're all space with me.
Wait, what? Wait, what did you say? What did you say?
What did you say? What did you say? What did you say? What up?
God
damn,
eating
fruit.
Sevon Podcast Show.
It's a Sevon Podcast Show. Everybody's welcome. Peace and love. It's a Sevon Podcast Show.
Wow,
Bam, we're live.
my D's big.
Written in memory of Lazar Jukic, performed by Will Krieger Music. Stick around after the song for a story about a dream I had in August that helped me tremendously with moving forward despite what happened at the games this past August.
Gone to heaven, Lazar Jukic, balcony.
Is this a joke? I can't imagine Brian doing this as a joke. Is this satire? Yeah. Is this satire? Can't fucking. What do the comments say? Thank you, Brian, West Virginia. Thanks for sharing. I can't. Sorry. I can't. I need like 4 drinks if I'm gonna tear in. Love you guys. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.